up, YouTube? Sean here.
This right? No.
We've just been having too much fun with that texture pack.
No, I refuse.
Oh, you should see Club Arctic in
I'm pretty
creative.
aware of how the pack goes without having used it. We'll see if anybody wants to come. If not, we'll just do it with 3 people, and I'll take health out of the last boss.
Hooray! Adventure!
Friendship.
Don't know who I'd want to leave out because honestly, they're all amazing.
Hi, buddy.
Bull.
Oh. Chris.
Bull will play with.
That sounded vaguely kinky.
That means there's only I know what's going on, which will make my life slightly easier. Hi, Bull.
I have no idea what's going on.
I know. You're one of
I am just writing down Ocean Man lyrics.
Because we were waiting for Arctic, and Arctic says, well, Arctic hasn't said anything, which is the problem.
Man, my microphone interface is going hey freaking wired.
I was good. He's big. That guy stole wooden space.
Yes, buddy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell Woody that he's missed the last 2, even though he's been signed up so
Here it is.
he has to not partake in the next one.
He's not allowed to have a character next time.
He's not allowed to have a slot.
Yeah.
He's the last 2.
Oh, looks like Crow figured it out.
Yep.
But I can't use my tablet pen on here, so what's the point?
Yeah, I tried to do that when I was drawing things, and it's real rough. Alright. Welcome, everybody. SG and Bill have done this before, so they kind of know how it's gonna go down. A little bit. They're different characters this time, so you won't know what you have again. But basically, I have 4 character sheets that are more or less filled out, enough for tonight. And you guys are going to have blank character sheets, which means you don't know your abilities or your stats or what you're able to do. So you're just gonna have to shout things, and I'll tell you what happens. And once you use something, it'll go onto your character sheet. So then you'll know what you have.
Okay.
Alright, so I want Titan and Tex to each roll me a d4 to see who gets what sheet. And they get to go first because they didn't do it last time.
Are we supposed to be looking at the drawing page?
Yeah.
Chris!
Tex, are you okay? Alright.
Okay.
Somebody's gonna have to roll again.
I'll roll again.
Okay.
There.
Right.
All right. What happens
Hold on.
next? Oh,
I'm
okay.
signing character sheets.
Okay.
Because I actually have not read the entire, or gone through the entire player handbook. This might be a problem.
No, you're fine. You really just shout out whatever, and I will tell you what happens. It doesn't have to be in your class. It doesn't have to be in anything. Titan got the character I wanted to give to Arda.
Okay.
That means a lot, actually.
Okay.
Where is your... So if you go into the character sheets and go down to the folder that says Marissa, you Titan and Tech should each be able to see a sheet now.
How do I even pronounce that?
Oberon?
I mean, my Elvish wasn't even good, but
So Bull and SG roll, see who gets a 2 or a 3.
Why is it on my screen?
Because I figured you'd want to see them.
Oh.
Somebody's set up as Fredbear, but I don't
I
know.
did it. I was just bothered. I wrote it.
Okay, so where did you say it would be?
If you go
Jiggery
into...
pokery.
Okay. So Bull gets 3 and SG gets the last one. He's having issues. Okay, go into where the character sheets are.
Yeah.
There's a folder labeled Marissa.
Okay.
Open that folder.
Okay, so
Chris.
If you don't see it,
That-
then I might have done it wrong.
Ursula?
Yes.
Well, Windows detects it.
Okay. Okay, sure.
If-
Why not?
Well, that's okay, because if this is the race I think it is, it's actually not in the handbook. Wouldn't do me a lick of good anyway.
Okay, I didn't get a blank character sheet, but otherwise, yeah.
Well, I mean, it has your name and your picture. And that should be it.
All right.
Unless I assigned it incorrectly, which would be unfortunate.
I got a name and a picture, yes.
Yes, okay. And Bull, you should be able to see yours now.
Hello.
It sounded like you were in a wind tunnel.
No.
Okay.
You sit and watch.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not
You
sure
get bigger, you'll
what's
be able to
going
play.
on.
I can hear you fine now.
You're just a little on the quiet side, but otherwise you're fine. Let me boost you. Zoom.
Alright. I'm setting up screen on my side if you will give me, and then we will actually get started. You can take a minute to familiarize yourselves with your pictures.
Take a moment to get into character.
Rip, here lies Woody. He was a good tree. Now he shall grow in the garden of heaven.
Bullshit, we all know he's in fucking hell.
That's fair. And accurate. Alright. Here are maps. So, everybody's all set to go? SG, you're good? I don't know if to take that silence as a yes or a no.
Is he?
I know he's having mic issues. I'm just teasing him.
Well, you can always ask him to nod once for yes and nod twice for no.
Or just type.
Well, I don't know if mic issues is like hearing too, or.
Chris? Why? No. Why? Why? Because it doesn't need to be in all caps. Dude. What?
Are you good now,
No.
SG?
Very good. Yeah, it is a 4.
How old is he? I think I asked this, but I forgot.
He's 3.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right for a 3-year-old then.
We're working on good words. Yes,
Yeah.
we.
I babysit a 2.5 and a 4-year-old.
Okay, I'm back.
Chris.
Never cool.
No. It does nothing. This isn't Minecraft.
Okay.
Are you good to start playing, or do you need a few minutes?
Chris. Yeah. It's a moo cow. It's a moo shirt.
Arctic!
Arctic has arrived.
What? Arctic's here. Thought we replaced him.
Well, I mean, we did. He's 10 minutes late. SG, if you're having issues, do you just want to listen to this one? I'll let Arctic have your character.
Chris.
That might be better
Chris.
anyway.
Yes.
Okay. No, SG is having issues anyway, and he also played last time, so.
Chris. No.
Just hurrying. You wake up and find yourself in a cell, and the only thing you can see is there's like bar doors in front of you. And you're not entirely sure how you got here. You're not entirely sure where here is, But what do you do? Oh, did I not switch the map?
I still see the drawing page.
We're all on the map.
Oh,
or at least I am.
Yeah, I see
go
the
to
map.
settings, Crow, and hit rejoin as player. The gear. Alright, it's locked, Arctic.
I can't hit.
Oh, we'll move that page. You should be able to just move it.
Can I roll a perception to just kind of try and figure out some more of this crap?
1 at a time. So, first, Crow, did you move the page so you can rejoin as player?
Hang on, it's loading.
Okay.
Yeah,
Question effort.
Okay. So Bull said first he tried to kick the door down. I don't remember which player Bull is.
Tiefling.
Ping yourself.
No, it's fine. I know.
Ah.
Tiefling.
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me a d20.
Oh, the floor's all bloody.
Alright, you don't get any bonuses to strength, but with a 19 you get your door open.
Sweet.
Sup, nerds?
Perfect, Cat, you're here.
I'm here, but on my way home.
That's fine.
Chris.
I think I fixed it.
Oh,
Oh.
good. You sound better now. So, Arctic tries to cast Knock, and you concentrate real hard on a spell, but nothing happens.
So, text next?
Text rolled. You are this one. The one I'm just circling. You should have access to the page. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Go into the character page, go down to Marissa, and hit that folder, and you should have access to one page.
I know, but you pinged the wrong character. I'm the
I think she's talking.
No, I was talking.
wizard folk, Arctic.
Arctic said, "Which one am I?" No. You roll intelligence. Yes, roll a d20, and I'll tell you your modifier.
Ow.
Text.
Yeah.
You can roll for your intelligence, or roll perception rather, and I will tell you your modifier after. Okay, well, it's fine. I forgot to change it. You got a 6 because you have a -1 to perception.
Oh.
I think you're doing?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Will you help me update sheets when you get home? Because I forgot. I never actually told you what I need your help with.
Yeah, but I have a feeling I know exactly what you're doing.
Oh, I know you know what I'm doing. It's what I did before.
Okay. I guess that makes it my shot next.
Text, your wisdom is 8, so now you know that. What would you like to do?
Am I able to reach the lock with my foot? With my taloned feet?
I'd say yes.
I try to pop the lock with my talon.
Popping and locking.
What kind of roll would that be?
I think it would just be a straight dexterity check.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I was thinking just dexterity or sleight of hand, but yeah, roll me dexterity. Well, you get a +2 to dexterity, but that's not going to help you break that lock.
No, it is not. Okay, but the more you know. Do.
So, wait. Arctic, or who's out? Bull is out of his,
Yeah, can I keep on my cell corners and look outside?
So, Bull is out of his... You can't move your token, can you, Bull? Is that what you said?
Nope.
Alright, well, let me see if I can fix that.
You're trying to make friends with the fucking Arctic?
Hold on. Bull, see if you can move your character now. Why is she
She's big.
Why is it big?
Whoa.
That's the default size.
Nope, that's
Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna move you guys around tonight then if it's not working. I think other people can move theirs around.
No.
Somebody was moving Weebly around.
If you put the character tokens out after you or before you gave them access to each character sheet, that could be the reason why.
I just reset them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Let me see. Select move.
Oh, well, I know why Titan can't move his because I messed his thing up.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Here, see if you can move yours now, Titan.
Yes.
Okay. Text,
I
can
thought
you
there's
move
nothing
yours?
to
Yeah.
So let me fix. She's gonna be big again. We'll fix her.
Chris.
See if you can do it now, Bull.
Nope.
I don't know why. Interesting. Alright, well, you're out of your cage. What would you like to do out of your cage?
I guess I will look around the outside.
Okay. Well, you look around and immediately notice that you're not alone as different people try to get out of their cages.
I guess I'll walk to the nearest cell to me and try to lock up the next cell.
Do you have a fan on or something?
I bet I can turn it back on.
Yeah. I know it's... What is he doing, Tex? You can use your arrow marker, Bull, and show me where you want to go, or ping things. I don't know why it's not working for you.
I just want to blow the lock of the nearest person's cell.
I guess
With
you
a
would have the...
spell.
Yes, you would have access to this whole room. Oh, please work. There we go.
That looks disgusting.
It's like 2 bowls of rotten porridge.
Oh, I moved the map.
Oh, whoa.
I fixed it. Right.
I'm still trying to blow Arctic lockout with a magic spell. If I have
Okay.
one.
Let's see. Don't have enough screen room for more character sheets. What do you have? Well, you go to touch the lock, and you use the cantrip light. And now the lock is glowing. So everybody knows where that lock is, at least.
Guess I'll leave it as on now to do that. Done.
And I'm sorry, Arctic, but sweet talking your cage isn't gonna help you.
Cages have feelings too, you know.
Yeah, I think that's wrong kind of keeping your feelings in a cage.
I believe you're going for keeping your feelings under lock and key.
What? Alright.
Chris.
I'm confusing the game. Please let me add a oh, there it is. Yes, yeah, do you think you have anything that you could pick a lock with on you?
Sure.
I guess is the first question.
Just pick it with your bare hands, it's fine.
Yeah, you have talons, I would guess. You can try. Go ahead, roll me dexterity. Or roll me a d20 or something, and then I'll tell you your dexterity modifier. It's not gonna help you.
Ouch!
You broke your finger.
Close. Oh, the lock is now jammed because it has a talon that has broken off inside of it because your +4 to dexterity did not help with the natural one. But you can mark down that your dexterity is 18. Tex, what are you doing? I guess Arctic is now here against the door.
I'm just gonna try and break the door down.
Okay, roll me strength.
Nope.
Nope.
You might have a +4 to strength, but again, that's not gonna help you. I didn't know the challenge tonight would be able to be getting out of these rooms.
Well, no one expects the room challenge.
Yeah, so you have an 18 strength. Well, what are you doing, Titan? Titan. Well, that's fine. Who's doing what now? Titan's just looking at. You're going
I'll
to.
try to rip the door out of an attic.
Are you back, Titan?
So nothing happens?
Well, I didn't hear what you did.
I said I tried to cast a spell on the locked door.
You definitely weren't coming through in Discord.
My bad.
You tried to cast a spell. We'll deal with you first.
Okay.
You tried to cast a spell. What kind of thing are you aiming for? Just
I'm aiming to try and break the lock open.
Okay. Hold on. I'm looking at spells.
I mean, you just released to everybody Druidcraft.
Yeah. I think that's probably what you end up casting. So a vine kind of goes through where the lock is, but it's not really helpful for unlocking it.
Since it's harmless.
Yeah. But
Well,
that would be the closest thing that you would have.
Helpful.
I didn't give anybody knock, which was maybe a problem.
What?
Okay, I guess I know I'm a druid.
Guess maybe you are. I'm sorry, Bill. I have already forgotten. What did you say that you were doing?
I'm actually the dog automatic cell. I'll check
Okay.
angle.
So, yeah, roll strength, I think. Yeah. You're trying to rip the door off. Alright. Even without your bonus to strength, you managed to rip Arctic's door off too. Alright. So now Arctic is free as well. Which leaves Tex and Titan locked up. Ursula and Oberon. And ignore the numbers in the rooms. It just came with the map.
Okay.
I thought it's still IO. So, want to do something?
Alright, well,
It'd be
who wants to do something? 2 people are out and 2 people are stuck. You want to check out the goo? Alright, you can go check out the goo.
Go check out the rotten porridge.
You can't stand in the goo because it's like a glass case and the goo is inside. You can roll me a perception check.
just rolling hot tonight, Arctic.
Wow.
Well, you have a +7 to your perception, but it doesn't help you. Because you rolled a natural 1.
Well, at least Cosmo's not here in here, because then he'd at least try to eat the porridge.
So, you don't exactly know what is in this, but whatever it was, it's just like a pile of slime collecting at the bottom of the pit now.
Okay.
I don't know why your perception is 7 also.
If they have a proficiency bonus and a super high wisdom, that would account for it.
You don't, but I'll just remember even though I don't know how to replicate it to your sheet.
Okay.
There's something. But that's okay. Listen, I did things and I don't always know what I do.
I'm clipping that.
Okay.
Tex, you got anything you want to do?
I think
Before
I
I-
fixed it.
Before I do stupid stuff?
You mean before you
Can
do
I try
more
and
stupid
pick the
stuff?
lock?
Sure, you wanna try to pick it with a claw?
Sure, why not?
Alright, roll me dexterity like before. Alright, you have a +1 modifier to your dexterity, 13, which, doesn't get you out. Looking at yourself, you think you might be stronger than Nimble. Just as a note. So what are you gonna do, Titan, then?
I'm gonna focus on becoming really, really small to try and fit between the bars of the cell.
Okay. To be fair, we started late. You concentrate on becoming really small. And are you concentrating on a particular animal or just being small?
A mouse.
Okay,
Sure.
can work with that. So, you use up one of your wild shapes for today. And become a mouse. But there's something interesting. And, you know how normally, like, you transform completely? As a druid, your face stays human no matter what form you're in. So, like, you're a human face with birds in your normal form, now you're just a mouse with a human face, which is oddly strange.
Oh, that's
looking.
nightmare-inducing.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Blame Crow.
Uncanny valley shit.
But you're out of the cage now.
Okay. I'll turn back into my normal form.
Perfect.
I know what I know what class I am now.
Yes. Do you can put
Hooray!
down-
It's fine.
This is more than fine. This is really good. Tex, are you gonna break down the doors of your cage?
Yeah, sure. Strength.
Yes.
Holy crap!
Alright.
Out.
Tex, you get frustrated by being the only one, as far as you know, left in this cage, and you just, like, destroy it getting out.
But I'm probably the only one who deserved it because I would probably got here by being drunk.
Not quite. So now you're in the slime. And this here is like a wall of ice blocking you from the little bit you can see the room to the side. And that looks to be the only exit out of here. What?
I tried casting firebolt, firebolt.
Okay. You can try casting Firebolt. You end up casting Sacred Flame because that's kind of fire,
I'm
But-
a cleric.
but it does nothing to the wall.
Oh, sorcerer. I can eat that.
Okay.
And to note, while you mostly have stuff from your classes, I honestly just put in spells I think fit your character regardless of who you actually are. Just so you know.
Okay.
Because this is a one-shot and I do what I want.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yep. Like tries ogre that have super high charm. It was fun. And stupid.
I please give you your spell. Stop being mean to me. Sorry, I'm hitting buttons.
You are. We're definitely hitting buttons. I'm glad I'm keeping like an actual like physical piece of paper to keep track of stuff.
Well, I'm putting it on your sheets as we go. Last time I had Mitchell to help me with that. But, and
He ain't
Kat will
here.
help me when she gets here.
But they're not
until
here
then-
yet. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and walk to the big lizard folk person.
Dragonborn.
Big lizard thing. Got it.
Oh, Dragonborn.
Yeah.
I thought I was the lizard folk.
No, you're a Dragonborn.
So, what are you doing in
Dragonborn.
here?
Sorry.
So, what are you in for?
Public drunkenness.
Sounds about right.
I think Tex got the best person for her, too.
So I'm picturing because have you guys ever seen the way like owls walk, where it's like really stiff-legged, almost goose stepping?
Possibly.
That's how I'm picturing Ursula walks, is very goose step-ish, very straight-legged. So
Probably accurate.
How big are you imagining that Ursula is?
maybe 3 or 4 feet tall on the high side?
I think that's being a little generous.
Okay, so I'm size small. Cool.
To be fair, I didn't know that either.
The more you know.
This is why Crow's here, to give expert knowledge about the characters they drew.
Picture
I-
the biggest bird you've ever seen, and that's about as big as you are.
So she's the size of a condor, which is about 4.5 feet tall.
No, that's the size of their wingspan, not their height.
Their wingspan's like almost 10 feet. It's like ridiculously large.
I look at this chicken looking thing and I ask,
A large chicken.
what are you in for? And that was so horrible. I can't be Dragonborn. I can't get the gruffness that comes with it.
No, that was perfect.
I guess one person is eating the porridge and 2 person arguing. Can I walk up to that wall of ice and inspect it?
Yes. Oh, yes. Roll me perception.
So that's persuasion. There we go.
Said perception, but yes. Well, you can see real clearly. You get a +4 to perception, so you know your wisdom is 18. The one thing you notice mostly is that despite this being a wall of ice, it doesn't feel cold.
Good to know.
That's like the biggest thing you notice. From that, the sacred flame you shot at it just did nothing.
Okay.
Arctic, go for it. Alright, so the rest of you kind of watch as Arctic just runs. Yes. And that's... He just does it, and nothing happens.
I'm gonna smack someone.
I didn't do anything.
Kat, you'll help me update sheets as we go along,
Yep.
yes?
That's what I'm pulling up now.
Thank you.
I get one game. I get +4 to I get +4 for perception, right?
Your
Yes.
wisdom
Yes.
is +4.
You got a +4 for perception. Your wisdom is 18. I haven't updated your sheet, but
I'll take it.
Okay.
the numbers are easy. Well, maybe wait until the others have responded to you running full force through the ice.
I guess I go over. Yeah, try and tap on it with my foot.
Alright, your foot goes through it.
Oh. Okay then. It's not real.
Right. Does
There we
everybody follow through?
Is there only 4, or am I missing one?
Chris,
No, just 4.
Okay.
no Ocean Man.
Sounds like Discount Aquaman.
It's a song.
Alright. So are Bull and, well,
Yeah, I'll walk through it.
Ewan and Oberon gonna come through? Kat, if you can fix it so that Bull can access his person, that would be amazing.
Who is Bull?
Ewan. the blue teeth.
Yeah.
All right. Tex, are you coming through too?
Sure, why not?
So you are in this large.
Jesus.
There's two of them.
Yeah, I was updating things. Bull, see if you can control that now.
No, why?
I don't know why.
Okay, fine. I'm just gonna do this then. Edited controlled by all players.
All right, that might work.
Save changes. What about now?
Nope.
You could be kidding me.
Large.
Shut up.
No, it's great.
Nope. It kind of says why.
Bull,
Try
why don't
reloading
you-
the game.
Yeah, that was my suggestion.
Yeah, I'll reload the game.
Yeah, I would reload the game now.
All right. You're in a large room. Who does what?
I'm gonna go look at the body. I'd like to see if I can figure out how they died. Like maybe using medicine or something similar.
Okay. Arctic wants to look at the purple rune. So the runes, just to note, aren't actually on the top of the pillars like they are on the map. They're actually like they're pillars, so they're actually on the side. I just wanted you to be able to see what is on each one. They're like tall pillars that go up to the ceiling. That I drew into.
God damn it.
Well, now that you're back in, we can pull the character back.
I
wonder if it's because of how I have your move that one, pull the large one.
Nope, I can't move nothing.
Okay, hold on.
Technical difficulty.
See if it's yeah. I set up.
Oh, why can't I do the thing now?
Can you move this one, Bull, the one that looks different?
Yep, I can.
Okay, I don't know why. It's because I wanted to use the other token, but it was not cooperating. So we'll just use that one.
Huh. Marissa, did you change anything for one of them?
What?
I can't edit one of the sheets for... Oh, no, there we go. I just need to refresh it. Never mind.
Oh. Okay.
It didn't show me the show to players in the edit button. I was trying to make sure understand shit.
Alright. Sorry. We're gonna get into it now. There's always... This comes with this kind of game. You can roll me medicine check. That's Bull. Or, not Bull. Titan.
Okay.
7 plus 4. Alright. It doesn't take much to know that there are a bunch of puncture wounds. And also this person's arm is half torn off.
Where the fuck?
Oh, your base intelligence 8. And Arctic, what would you like to know about the purple rune? You can roll me an Arcana check, I guess.
And you said my intelligence was a +4?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, well, you have a -1 to Arcana, because you're not very magical savvy. So, your intelligence is a 9.
Everything is
And,
magical.
Wait. I think I linked the wrong person. Maybe? I don't even know anymore. Who is who?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oberon is Tex. The Dragonborn. E1 is Bull. That one's Label. Sorry, I forgot to put the names on them. Weebly is Arctic.
Okay, and then Ursula's Titan. Okay.
Yes.
You're saying numbers and it wasn't matching with the other sheet that you had for Titans, and I got really confused.
I don't know that I've been updating Titans. I don't remember what I'm doing.
No, I mean the GM sheet versus the actual sheet for him.
Well, yeah, that's why they don't know their stuff until they use it.
No, I understand that. You were saying numbers
Yeah.
that weren't making sense for me versus like looking at the actual sheet of all the things.
I see.
So I got confused.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant to go with you through this with you, and I just...
No, I understand where you're going with it. Just you're saying numbers that aren't showing up on the sheet of knowing it all.
Am I?
So I
Yeah.
got really confused.
Yeah, no, mine hadn't been updated at all, which makes me happy. I've been keeping track of it on my
Well,
stuff.
listen.
Cut.
Yeah, Oberon can be whatever you want. They're not really gender assignments. So,
Identifies as a toaster. Great.
listen, Kat, I have 4 sheets open. I'm doing my best.
I have all the sheets open. I'm trying to figure out what number goes where because I'm matching the 2 Ursula intelligence numbers, and the 2 numbers, the number you gave him and the number you have written down are 2 different things.
I might have been looking at the wrong stat in all honesty.
Yeah,
I thought-
that was because your intelligence
I'm
Titan is
pretty
actually
sure-
12, not 18.
I'm pretty sure I said wisdom, but I might have just said the wrong stat.
Okay. Because I thought it was weird that you were having me use... I thought wisdom was... medicine was a wisdom-based.
Yeah, I just said the wrong thing.
Okay,
Okay.
there. I have changed it. Hooray.
Thank you, because I'm getting really confused and it's not happening.
I'm sorry, I just said the wrong stat.
All is good. Okay, so dead person stabbed repeatedly, missing an arm.
Yes. We got the stats worked out, yes. Sorry, Kat.
I'm gonna clip that part.
You're gonna clip everything in this episode.
Yeah, basically.
Well, it depends on what you say.
I already want the other clip with the one I do when I want.
No, it's
Okay.
time for bed.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call out to the room. Well, good news and bad news. Bad news is she's very dead.
No.
Like, exceedingly dead. I struggle to believe a concept of how much more dead she could be. But the good news is I didn't get any blood on me, so that's a bonus.
Alright. Well, what you doing up there?
When inspect what appears to be a gate.
Alright. Well, the
What
real
is-
answer is this map has a dude underneath there that I don't want to use. So it's something that's hooked up to the middle. I guess you can roll an intelligence check, but you don't know. You don't know what's going on up there.
I mean,
It's a
even with
door.
the +1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 4. You just know whatever's up there connects to whatever's in the middle.
Night, buddy.
Tex, what is Oberon doing?
I'm sauntering over to the body and can I frisk it for stuff?
You can roll me a perception, yeah. Sure. You think I know what stats go with what? What's perception modifier?
-1.
It's -1. I mean, it's a body. There's not an arm.
Well, what you got there is a corpse. It's a great corpse.
Very accurate.
I want to go over here.
I didn't know it was a corpse. I thought it was just sleeping.
So, Arctic, what is down there is a door with no door here.
And none of us have knock, so nobody can help.
That's where the door...
There you go.
No. Arctic, you just run into a door. Like, how fast are you running?
Very fast.
Not
Yeah,
your-
like, are you using all your move speed? What? On a scale of 1 to the Flash.
He runs headlong into the door and KOs himself.
Oh, not that dramatic.
Not my brittle brit bones.
Okay, well, you take, like, 2 points of force damage by smack into a door. Which means your health is down to 36. And you bounce back and just like are sitting on the ground prone. That door was not an illusion like the ice.
I mean, if you want to find out yourself, Tex, you can.
The rest of you guys in the room just hear a loud banging noise as Arctic ends up knocking against the door.
Okay. So you said there were each of the pillars had a button on it with the
They
rune on it.
Each have a rune carved into it. The rune is like glowing faintly. I don't know how well you can see the yellow one. I picked poor colors for that.
I can tell that it's a line with 5 other lines sticking out of it.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Okay. Well,
I was thinking with sun, but yeah, crown is kind of accurate.
Yeah, it's basically a crown sideways is what it looks like for me.
It's fine. It doesn't really matter.
am I able to reach the rune?
Yes, they're in... Well, you might have to stretch a little, but...
I touched the rune.
Alright. Nothing happened.
Oh, well, I'm out of ideas.
I'm going to walk over Arctic and try to inspect the door. He literally bounced across from.
Alright, you can inspect the door, we'll say perception. I guess investigation. Either one works, whichever one you would like to use.
Yeah, man. He's higher.
Simon with such...
Simon says. You guys are rolling like my cleric rolls.
I should not reset my.
Hot garbage.
I should not reset my my page.
Simon says, "Fuck off."
Simon says you guys cannot roll tonight. Needless to say, it's a door. It has a small speck of blood on it where Arctic ran into it.
Well, I guess Arctic's already left his mark on this campaign.
Boo.
Kat, did you just mess with my my character sheet a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, because it flipped shit for about 2 seconds for me.
Yeah, no, I flipped it so that way you guys can not have always roll advantage on.
Ah,
Oh,
okay, just making sure.
Make it a little bit easier. Yeah, as you guys find out traits, I'm filling them in for you.
Thank
Okay.
goodness somebody's doing it for me.
I want to go ahead and try and roll the corpse over. See if there's
Okay.
anything that it's like laying on, or like if there's tubes in it or anything weird like that.
Roll me investigation.
Would it be investigation or strength?
Well, he's looking for something more than he's trying to roll the body over, so...
I heard roll the body over first. That's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I have to roll a adjusted straight d20 because I do not have either of those stats recorded yet. So
Which stat are we rolling?
let's start with just trying to roll the corpse over.
Yeah, I think so.
+3.
Okay.
Ding.
Ding.
Alright, we'll say, yeah, you can get the corpse to roll over. It kind of flops off the table when you do that. Ignore this person that's underneath it.
What
I can't
person?
do anything about it.
There's no
Way to
person.
disrespect the dead.
The map picture.
I know.
He was being silly. I know.
Way to disrespect the dead, dude.
Alright, so
Well,
now roll me investigation to see
Okay.
if you find anything.
Another d20.
Okay.
And that's +1.
Okay.
Nothing particular on the body, but what you do notice are that there are grooves in the table that are there to like collect the blood, and that's what like the red strings are going up to the center.
So, question just for me to actually picture this. Is it like a mortician's table? Where it's like angled where the blood drains down one way?
That seem to have some important thing because they're on the map.
And they're glowing.
And they're glowing. The only thing that could be more obvious is if they each had a neon sign blinking saying, "Push button." Dumbass. It's not. It's a puzzle, but it's a simple puzzle.
I resent that
really?
classification of dumbass. It is drunk.
Well, you're not drunk now. And what does that make you when you're not drunk? Push the button on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Does everybody push their button on 3?
Yeah.
I'm staring at her.
I've been leaning on mine, so I didn't care.
He's leaning on his.
So technically he's touching it.
Yeah. Alright, all of you guys are touching runes at the same time, and the door opens.
You're a professional. God damn it.
You can see a little bit into the hallway.
We hate you too.
Alright.
Welcome to the conga line of death.
I'm first.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, so there's a door this way. Door this way.
I'll go to the first door.
Are you opening it?
Is it open?
Well, if you turn the knob, it will open, yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I'm just gonna open the door.
Alright. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay.
What? I'm down at the second door.
As a swarm of rats comes out.
Okay, so click your character. Roll initiative. I think that may work.
Yeah, I just have to pull it up, but I don't remember.
There we go.
Where's the pull up initiative button? There, okay.
It's the clock.
I went over it like 3 times and I just couldn't find it.
The bull would technically be a 16, not a 15. So he has a +1 for initiative.
Alright, well, I win.
There
Must be a New York subway.
you go.
Alright. So I guess that's how that works.
Damage. It just affects that many hit points of rats.
Alright, so we'll just say the rats attack with disadvantage. I totally know what I'm doing.
We all are.
We're all gonna die.
Can I go backwards on my block?
Yeah, you can back up.
I'm gonna back up.
Oh, rats.
Ooh, rats. Alright, Ursula's next.
Okay. So they're blind.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Are they deaf and dumb as well?
No.
Not yet.
What, you're bunting for an instinct takeover? I guess I can move. I'll attack them with my talents?
Oh good, you have a claw attack. I remember, I did it. A 21 will hit.
Okay.
I rolled it for you.
Nope, no ability.
What did you just do?
I clicked the claw to do damage. Like you're supposed to.
I haven't put in anything yet. That's why. It's empty.
Okay, I did 8 damage. Woo! And now I'm gonna move back again. For the rest of my movement.
Well, you
Which
are definitely in melee, so they get an attack
There.
opportunity with disadvantage.
Now you can click it.
So they're going to try to bite you, and they're going to miss.
I mean, I don't even know if I have what my fucking AC is at this point. I just think it's 12. Because I know nothing else.
That's fine.
You're off by 1.
Oh. Cool, I've got natural armor, I guess.
Listen, it's fine.
Better get out of the kitchen, otherwise the specter's gonna shut us down.
Alright, Weebly, Arctic, it's your turn.
attack.
Okay. Alright.
Shush, Tex.
Alright. Erdic, you go to attack, and you don't know why you didn't notice it before, but you have a hand crossbow. So you're going to use it. And you're going to hit with it. You're going to do a fair amount of damage with it. And what else are you going to do?
We're all gonna die. We're not gonna make it to the final boss. We're just all gonna be dead.
I'm not gonna make it to the first boss.
This is the first boss.
And it only took us an hour and 20 minutes to get there.
Yay!
Well, they've already used their reaction, and technically you're in melee.
The first boss was the friends we made along the way.
So,
Friends
Now
is
you're
pretty
just-
heavily quoted, a quotation at this point.
now you're just in there, Arctic.
Just in there. And now the baby's attacking.
Yeah,
Yes.
fittingly on Texas turn, too.
Oh, baby has his sneezes.
Baby aggro.
Yeah, I read the
I
baby.
am-
Goddamn it.
Gonna go.
You're at the door, and you just hear a commotion.
Can I try and break down the door?
Well, you can open the door. I mean, you can slam into it if you want, but you weren't given a chance to open it before everything else started happening.
Okay, well,
So-
I'm gonna open the door.
Alright, you're just gonna ignore everybody else?
Yep.
Best party ever, guys.
No, the best party is when Arctic tries to make friends with everything as Cosmo.
True.
Alright.
And then you have Woody telling him to do it.
You can see most of the way into this room. It seems unnaturally dim, so you can't see to the other end. What are you going to do?
I've been to the room.
Alright. We'll say it was like a bonus action to open the door, so you have an action if you want to use it.
Can I do like a spell to light up the other half of the room, or like something equivalent to that?
No. You can try a spell.
Yeah. You try to use a spell, and you end up sending a message to Bull, who used light earlier, saying, "Hey, can you help me with light in here?"
Dude. We're all gonna die. The
No,
rats are gonna kill us.
Correction. The rats are gonna kill you guys. I'm off in this little room by myself.
Who do you think they're going to target after they kill the others?
Alright, that's Tex's turn.
Rats.
The rats are going to try to attack Arctic, because Arctic's standing
Woman!
there. What?
Not you.
Oh.
The other woman. as I'm trying to do this for her.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't
sorry.
realize they changed the sheet. I'm gonna attack Arctic. They have disadvantage because they can't see, and so they can't hit either. You know, a 4 doesn't break your armor class.
Surprise, fucking surprise. You have a higher armor class than that tree.
Hey, Woody's doing fine.
Woody's not a fucking tree, though. He's a tree that walks around and talks and shit.
It's a tree.
You said tree in that statement.
He's an
So
ent.
therefore, which is a type of tree?
Alright, so that's the rat's turn. He's something, Wood. It's Bull's turn again.
I'm going to walk back up the door. I'm going to cast another spell, because why not?
Okay.
So what dumb spell do I cast this time?
It depends. What are you trying to do?
Blow the red up.
You did get this lovely message that I need light.
Get it,
That
woman.
is true. You hear, can I have a light, please, in your head from Oberon? You
Okay, you can read the
can...
message too. I forgot that.
You can respond to that message if you want to.
Okay, later, woman.
Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, page, I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay.
I just hope I fireball in my spell list.
I'm sorry, Fireball's not in your spell list. We will say that, you know, you can cast it. You want to do damage, that you cast Sacred Flame, which should already be in your book, because you casted it earlier.
Yep.
So I would need to make a dexterity save, which I save.
What? Your payment.
Which means you don't actually do any damage immediately.
Phone.
I guess for my bonus action, I can close the door.
I know. It was
Can
going
move
off.
yourself.
So.
I'm gonna close the door and walk down.
Alright.
I have no-
Ursula.
I'll open the door.
We'll close it, I missed that.
Yeah, we'll close it. And try and cast a spell to make the rats go somewhere else.
Okay. You cast Speak with Animals and ask them to leave.
Okay. Hey, yo! Why don't you just, like... There's a corpse, like, just a little bit away from us. You could just go do that. It won't fight you or anything.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay, I have to roll a d20. It's just a regular d20 for that one. Nope.
Yeah, your charisma's 0.
Yeah, surprise, fucking surprise. Oh no, you might be able to persuade the beast to perform a small favor for you. Go away.
At the
At
GM's
the GM's
discretion.
discretion.
I know.
They're thinking about it.
I mean, they're still blind.
That's part of the reason they're thinking about it. They don't know where they're going. How long does the blind last?
One action.
No, well, that's how long it takes to cast. Color spray. Duration. One round.
Alright, so technically it's like worn
So
off,
they're...
but...
Yeah, it wore off now.
But they're probably a little disoriented. They're not sure if this is the fight they want. So they're thinking about it. Arctic, what are you doing?
Damn it, now I can only picture myself this talking like Kronk. Squeak, squeakin', squeak, squeaker, squeak, 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 squeaker.
I mean, they're kind of spread out in a circle, Arctic, so some of them would be facing you. You can,
Really not helpful.
yeah, you can stab them with a crossbow arrow. If you'd like. I don't really know what type of damage that would be.
It'd be a D4 piercing.
Or yeah, I guess you could stab them with your bow.
He's gonna peck him. Arctic used peck.
I say that's also probably a D4. Roll me a D20. No, you have to see if you hit first. So it would be D20 plus your dex modifier. It's just not in your books. Let me go back to my rat. Yes. Excuse me, that would hit. Because you have a good plus to your attack. So you do some damage. They're kind of angry because they were considering leaving, but then you attacked them. Arctic, I think the rats are at least your problem if you're worried about this restaurant.
There's a corpse in the next room, dude. We have bigger problems than fucking rats.
Are you going to move at all? They would get an attack of opportunity now, because their turn has gone by. Yes?
Can we not aggro the next room, please? Please? That'd be great.
Yeah, you can go through that door.
What's the barge through it, not open it?
I know.
That's gonna be bad.
It's like a flimsy door, so make me a strength roll if you're just barging through it instead of trying to open the handle.
Oh.
Yeah, you go through it. You almost trip into like a chamber pot though on the way in.
You almost literally stepped in the shit.
Actually, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I shouldn't have said anything.
I was thinking it anyway. Alright. You managed to not fall into the chamber pot. That's all there
How
is.
deep is that chamber pod? Jesus.
It's just a room. It's like a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
It was just
I was
running.
asking how deep is the chamber pod that you need a dex save from falling into it. Jesus.
Well,
He's
it's
bursting
a
through
pod.
the door. What do you expect?
It was more as if he tripped and landed partially in it. It's not like a chasm.
No, Arctic. What ended up happening was you ended up splintering through it.
Yeah.
You were so strong that there's an outline of your body.
Yeah, that's about accurate.
Got it, cartoon logic.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's how I DM.
I mean, that's fair.
Buddy,
Is the swarm
Over.
dead?
No.
Okay.
there's a yawn.
There's like less than half of the swarm left, though. What you doing, Tex? Your light hasn't come yet.
Your light in the dark has not yet arrived.
No, I only caught like half of that because she roboted out on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said, what are you going to do now? Your light has not arrived yet.
Well, I'm gonna keep pressing ahead.
Right. Well, you're in total darkness now. You would be.
Excuse me.
Well, trying to think. Make me like a perception check. Just general perception. Alright. You're not sure whether you're walking in circles or not. It's really hard. You're kind of in the darkness now.
You don't see shit.
The nice way of putting it.
Message didn't work.
Well, I mean, it did.
You just
It did. It just didn't help you.
Yet.
Yet.
Can I like try and cast something else to like get some attention over here that I need a light?
She cast Fireball on herself. That'll get a lot of attention.
Let's see. Alright. You want a light really badly. And so you end up casting Minor Illusion.
I thought you would go for the very bottom of that column.
No. So, you make the image of a light, but it doesn't really light up the room.
The image can't create sound, light, smell, or any sensory effect. So it's a candle. It's not lit.
You summoned an unlit candle.
That your hand passes through. This is everything I wanted it to be.
I'm glad this is recording. This is the best part.
I guess
Yeah, it wasn't alcohol, but it was still funny enough.
Titan, you didn't know what you were getting into tonight, did you?
Honestly, I've actually run these kinds of games before.
Okay.
I ran it as a.
I love the amnesia.
I ran it as a Marvel superhero game.
Oh, very nice.
I literally had somebody who was fucking Spider-Man. Like, not even fucking joking. He had the webs, he had the walking on walls, and he could talk to spiders.
Nice.
He was fucking Spider-Man. It was weird.
I take great liberties in games like this.
Oh, I just kept putting them in random rooms and going, okay, what do you do? It's a room with a ledge. I try to fly. Okay, you fall 20 feet onto a cushioned ground. You can't fly.
Yeah, that's great.
I guess this makes it the rat's turn.
Yeah, I think so. Alright. The rats are kind of getting beat up, and also they were asked very nicely to leave, and nobody's talked to them in a very long time.
Oh no!
Don't tell me,
Rat
Arctic.
friends. I'm gonna be fucking Arctic.
Don't tell me Arctic's actually befriending the rats.
No, it'd be me.
No,
Not
it
Arctic.
would be Titan. Titan's the one who gets to speak with animals. They want clear on where this corpse may or may not be.
They want clarification on where the corpse is.
They couldn't quite see. They were still getting over blindness when you first spoke.
Okay. Well, when it comes to my turn, I will lead them to the promised land.
They're not attacking, but they're ready to defend themselves if anybody attacks them.
Okay.
Bull, what are you doing now?
I have dark vision, right? But it is a tiefling trait.
Is that a tiefling trait?
What, dark vision?
Oh yeah, dark vision. Yes. Yeah. It doesn't help you in this room.
I'm gonna walk up to Tags. I'm going to cast light on her.
All right.
Finally, I get a light.
You should have cast it on the candle. No.
This fucking candle!
You cast light on Tex, but instead of going to Tex, it kind of gets sucked into this thingy here. And it's a faint light, not like when you normally cast it. So you're in very dim light now. But so what are you gonna do with that?
I have no clue.
That's fair.
Inspect the object will probably be the only thing I would.
So I guess to put it plainly, your spell got sucked into the thingy in the room. The cauldron.
Yeah, I'm going to walk to the cauldron and inspect it.
Alright. We'll say for a thorough inspect it, he said. We'll say for a thorough inspection that will have to wait till your next turn.
Okay.
Because you casted light as an action.
Yes, it is Crow.
Alright. Ursula.
Come with me, my rat friends. I will take you to the promised land. And I begin to walk towards the room with the corpse. It's very, that's very, plays a bird, doesn't, no, because it's funnier to do the kind of goose stepping or hopping walks that birds do. It's way funnier than flying up. Also, it's barely a 10-foot fucking wide room.
I'm imagining how a penguin walks or waddles.
I would think it's more like the way like a pigeon or an owl walks, because obviously I have knees.
Alright. Arden, what are you doing in the priory?
Fuck off.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Alright.
Arctic, what kind of shit are you gonna get into with a chamber pot?
It's usually the other way around.
Chamber pot friend. You can't make friends with the rat.
Well, no. My question becomes: is it at all full? And should we make him roll dexterity to see if he drops it on himself?
It's partially full, not enough that it would spill out. I'm very eager to see where this. Yeah, probably.
Especially if you add a nice spin to it, like a football.
Please don't throw shit on my new rat friends.
To be fair, Arctic can't understand it. It's just been squeaking back and forth.
Slop,
I understand that.
slop,
It's again, it's fucking Kronk. Squeak, squeakin', squeak,
Yep.
squeaker.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, pretty sure everybody did.
Dexterity. Yeah, we'll throw dexterity.
No, it's a chamber pot. Oh no!
Oh no!
He's gonna throw it. It's gonna land on him.
Oh no! You go to throw it, and you just like tip it out all over yourself.
Does he need to roll a Constitution save to not start retching?
You'll probably have to now.
Fuck, stay away from
I don't know, Crow. How would Weebly react to that happening? Oh, very fair.
Birds can't. Owls can. I understand that. But he can retch and feel horrified.
If anything, he would just be grossed out because now he's all dirty and nasty.
Alright, Arctic, anything else on your turn? I think you've used your action and bonus action. But you have a little bit of movement left.
So I'm just gonna run through the rats again.
30. You'd only get about here with your movement. And that's your turn. So now we reach Tex's turn. You saw that Bull tried to light you up. You got lit up briefly, and then the cauldron sucked up the magic and is now glowing faintly.
Can I investigate that cauldron?
You can. What are you looking for exactly?
How it is like taking this magic and sucking it away. Would that be investigation or arcana?
I think it would be an arcana check because it's very much to do with magic.
Would it be at a disadvantage because I can't see?
Yeah, I think so. Well, there's faint light, and it's... No, well, you can roll it at a regular roll. Because the cauldron's lighting up just enough, so... Okay. You have some magics, but you've not really encountered something that will pull spells that are cast from one thing onto one thing into another thing. So you can tell that there are some runes etched in on the cauldron, but not enough to know what they would mean.
Okay.
You're cutting out pretty bad.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's not a sorry thing. It's just a
That's fine.
let you know.
My headphones keep sliding around, which moves my mic. Alright. Anything else, Tex?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Alright.
Rats.
The rats will follow. We'll say for the sake of things, once they get, like, here, they can tell where the body is.
Okay.
And we'll say that you guys are out of combat.
Okay, so the rats take off towards the corpse.
Yeah.
So I switch from squeaking. Yeah, bird brain, whatever you are. Help me close these doors. Now. Friends of the moment might not be friends in the next. Let's move on.
I'm going to keep casting light on the cauldron.
Alright. Wait, before we go further, I think we need a little break, if only so I can get something to drink so my throat stops dying.
Right.
Call it 10 minutes and come back at the top of the hour?
Yeah, if you want to wait
Yeah.
that long. It won't take me that long, but we can.
Yeah, I need to slightly reset my internet. It's been a glitch.
Yeah, I definitely am dying right now.
Alright. Alright, see you in 10 then.
I did a dumb today.
Oh yeah.
How did you do it, Dom?
I went into work when I wasn't supposed to. You know how I said I worked today? I
Uh-huh.
was very wrong. I worked Sunday. So I went in there, he's like, you're supposed to come in Sunday, not Saturday. He's like, no, it's fine. Someone called out, so it's whatever. It's actually really handy that you're here. So it's like, okay. So I got an extra day.
There you go.
I don't know where I got it in my head that I where I work.
For once, it's not Arctic befriending everything.
I so badly wanted Arctic to get Ursula.
Well, I successfully avoided conflict by ignoring it altogether.
That you did. And I can talk again because I'm drink.
Ew, I burped and it tasted vaguely of gummy bears.
Alright then.
No, I polished off 20 ounces of gummy bears today.
Ooh.
I regret nothing, though.
Well, I wouldn't either.
Christian Everett. Lay down.
Hello.
Hey,
I am back.
No.
No, I'm not back?
I said welcome back.
Oh, no, I heard Tex say no, so.
Oh, it's all in my mind. I'm imagining you people.
I mean, that's
I
pretty
mean,
accurate
you could
for
be.
D&D.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm a dude pretending to be a bird with the face of a person.
Oh, so you're a reverse Egyptian god. Got that.
Oh yeah,
I think there's a specific legendary creature that has
It's
that.
a Alkanost, I think, is what it's called. It's like a Russian creature.
With that face.
Which is a bird with the
No,
head
it's
of
a siren.
Well, yeah, sirens are more commonly, yes, a bird with the face of a woman.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find a picture. When you look up siren, it usually just gives you mermaid.
Yeah, well, it's S-I-R-I instead of the traditional spelling.
Titan, are you enjoying yourself despite befriending rats?
I didn't say I was like annoyed by
No. I was just asking earlier. I asked when I got back if everybody's enjoying themselves, but you weren't here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I linked it just so you could see if you want.
I mean,
but it's like the same. It's like the same thing as a siren. It just has a different name.
Yeah. Yep, same junk. Alright, so...
Full back yet?
Ew, it needs to put a bra on.
No, it
Yep,
doesn't. I haven't looked at it. But...
It's for Mythos. They didn't have bras back in the day. Let's be honest, in Russia, they might barely have bras now.
That's perfect. Don't complain. Fro, are you enjoying yourself? Good. Are they doing justice to your characters?
Probably
Yeah,
close to
it's like
injustice.
scarily accurate how everyone is.
Seriously?
It don't seem to like work suddenly.
I was thinking the same, that it was accurate in a way the first game wasn't. Not that the first game was bad, but...
Just went against what you expected.
Well, no, but you guys are inadvertently fitting into character types exactly the way they're written.
Okay.
Talk about doing something wrong.
No, you're doing great.
Okay. So when last we checked in, we were trying to close. I was trying to get our shit-covered bird friend to help me close the door, so the rats don't come back when they're hungry.
Erdic, are you helping? Okay. Right, between the two of you, you get the doors to close behind you. Or in front of you, whatever.
Close. You. How can you be even more sober? You were super sober. I guess we go on an adventure to find
Right.
our
Bull?
non-avian allies.
What? So what's in my
Bull,
name?
you said you casted light into the cauldron again?
Yep.
Nothing happened. Nothing changed.
I now shall cast light onto text.
Right. Well, this time it just... Alright, well, it gets sucked back into the cauldron, yes, but the cauldron doesn't change in, how it's, much it's glowing or anything.
Is this just a solid wall?
Yes. Technically there's stairs in the map, but I don't want stairs there.
I'm just... yeah. And now the avian part of the party has arrived. So, dark room, glowing cauldron. Burr people equal cool people. I mean,
you're not wrong.
obviously. Where were you two while we were dealing with the rats?
To be fair, Iwan started it.
And then didn't finish it.
I thought the what?
Alright. As Weebly and Ursula enter the room, they notice that the cauldron is glowing faint, and that Oberon and Iwan are standing near it.
Okay. So, why are we looking at a cauldron?
Because I'm planning on stealing it.
It's pretty.
Wildly unhelpful.
That, and for some reason it is sucking all of the light out of here.
Arctic, yes, if you really want to run into the cauldron, you can.
I love that my background is fucking Grump.
Can I hold out my hand and like catch him at the last minute to keep him from knocking into it?
Roll me a dexterity check.
Lord, Arctic is actually gonna knock himself out.
Arctic, roll me a strength check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, Text successfully catches you before you run face first into the cauldron.
But would he have knocked himself out?
No, probably not.
Oh.
I would like to see if there are any big fancy runes or anything fun on the cauldron in of itself.
All right, make me an Arcana, like.
An Arcana?
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's what I used with Tex earlier.
No.
No. So, like, there's, like, some runes on, but it's a little dim in here, and I don't think most birds are great at seeing in the dark. I don't remember what kind of bird you are, but...
I don't know what kind of bird I am either, so...
Crow linked the Wikipedia for it.
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah,
I'd assume
fuck you, Newt.
some sort of bird of prey. Probably not an owl, though, so that's the only night vision bird.
Yeah. So, in
Now's my
short, you
turn.
don't know.
Now's my turn to read the rune on the cauldron because everyone is doing it.
Yep. Alright. You, with your Arcana check, can tell that the rune is tied... The runes are tied to the room and to the cauldron, and that they're the reason that your light spell keeps getting sucked into it. But you also get the feeling that nothing's going to change if you keep using the same spell over and over again.
I shall cast Fireball. No, I have no clue what the hell spell I have.
Are you actually trying to cast it?
I'm not cast any flame or light spell again. Because I'm an idiot and decided it's a fun thing to do.
Also, I forgot you can see the rest of the area now. So, now that you're all standing in the middle of the room with faint light, you can see what looks to be the start of like an ice wall that you passed through earlier. Just saying. Forgot that was there. You wanted to cast what? Bull anything?
Any fire or light spell.
Okay. You already used your light spell, and you know that that one won't work. Here, you can cast Fairy Fire. That has fire in the name.
It works.
And, like your light spell, it gets sucked into the cauldron. Although now the cauldron looks a little more full of, like, the shimmering light than it did before.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Druidcraft. Let's see what the weather's gonna be like, guys.
Right? You cast Druidcraft, and it gets sucked into the cauldron, but the light really doesn't change at all.
Problem is I only have 2 spells I know I have.
Well, yeah, that's why you try to cast
Yeah.
random things, and I will let you know.
I want to make it bright. Let's try that. Maybe I'll have a different form of light.
I mean, there's this one.
I don't want to use that one yet.
It's probably something like Pillar of Fire or something like that.
Probably.
No, I'm gonna use this one, Cat. So a brief flash of lightning comes from your talons. Oh, well, that didn't link the spell, but it is shocking.
Shocking grasp.
So that gets absorbed into the cauldron.
Yay, I got another spell, guys!
Boy?
What?
Oh, that was me.
No, it wasn't. It was me. I went back to core while she was trying to change it.
Oh, I thought she did it because I closed Shocking Grasp.
Oh no, he flipped over
Cat-
first because that got
Cat-
my stuff. What?
Kat, did I not teach you how to do spells easy?
No.
I didn't know you were typing them in. Kat, go to where you search for things with the I button and type the spell that you're looking at. So in this case, it's Shock and Grasp. And as long as it's on the same page, you can't have the window popped out. You can drag Shock and Grasp onto the document, and it'll put everything in for you.
Witchcraft.
I didn't know you didn't know that. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were doing it the hard way all night. I'm very sorry.
Witchcraft.
I was trying to drink.
She weighs the same as a duck. She's a witch.
I have a new mug. It says, "Don't worry, be hoppy." It has a
I
rabbit
saw
on
that.
It's her familiar! Kill her! Anywho, moving right along.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Onyx is actually trying to KO himself.
Alright, well, unlike the first one, you don't go through this one.
Uh-oh. Please tell me now some stuff out.
In fact, you take 8 points of frost damage.
That's just as good.
Yeah, well, stop running into things.
He's run into fucking every fucking door he's come across that hasn't already been opened by somebody.
Okay, Arctic. Don't do -8. Subtract 8 from your 36.
Yeah, don't mess the hit point maximum.
No, he's putting -8 into his temporary hit points.
You know, I just realized something. There were beds in there. I want to go check out the room.
Just poof.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. If you want to go back into that room, you can.
I'd also like to point out that the chamber pot is still spilled all over Arctic as well as in the room.
That's why I haven't touched it. It's mostly on...
Some of it has rubbed out onto the ice.
Great.
Oh no, it's all frozen shit now. That probably just takes you up to the same level as above the cauldron.
Yeah, you can peer into it easier, but you can go out there if you'd like to. Move yourself.
I have an idea. I would like to focus on creating a spell that cleans Arctic up.
Now can we do it?
No. They need that for later.
Oh no.
The word later scares me a lot.
It could be create water. It could be prestidigitation.
He's got a flower on his head now. He's got a nice flower crown. But at least he smells slightly better.
I'm helping. Okay, now I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna cast another spell because I'm completely bored and insane.
Alright. Do you want to cast another spell?
Yep.
You would cast... no, Kat, what do you think?
Which one?
I don't know. Bull wants to cast a spell.
Oh, Bull wants to?
Yeah.
Cast a spell how?
Yeah, are you still focusing on light or fire?
Yep. Light or fire.
Alright. Well, we'll
Like-
say you use color spray again. You know you have it, but you haven't cast it in this room yet. And the cauldron's like 3/4 of the way full now of the shimmering light.
Then it would just be dirty, shimmering light. Tex has been quiet.
Yeah, Tex, what are you doing? Other than caring for your child.
I mean, to be fair, it was bedtime, so Tex might be
Yeah.
distracted with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to run out of spell slot before the actual boss fight.
That's okay. I'm not really keeping track of fully spell slots. Because you can't control what you're doing, it's a little unfair if I count all of your spell slots.
I've not used one last spell. To use Sacred Flame and my last spell to fade up.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. What would you have? You have 2 crossbows.
Covered in shit!
One hand. Yeah, you can.
I realized I also never bothered checking if I have anything on myself.
Right. Did you do Sacred Flame into the pot already? I don't remember.
No, I don't think I did.
Alright.
No, just light, fairy fire, and color spray.
Yes, that's right. Alright. Well, it's almost full, but not quite full yet.
I'd like to check this room.
Okay. Are you skirting around the puddle of stuff on the floor now?
Yes, I'm hopping like a crow around a puddle.
I think at this point you would fly, but go for
Yeah.
it.
You can't fly in these kinds of rooms. They're like 10 feet tall.
You never asked how high the ceiling was.
How high is the ceiling?
Like 15 feet tall.
So not much better.
Not much better. Okay, I'm doing like these short kind of like hopping, like little fly assisted hops to get around
Yeah,
things.
hopping, gliding, yeah.
Yeah. So a perception
Roll
check.
me- are you looking for something particular or just looking around?
I'm just looking around.
Then yes, perception. Alright, the bed. The cloth is like getting worn, so it's been used. There's like a layer of dust over most things. Except for where like the rats and the footprints were to the chamber pot. Somebody's been in here, but they don't like live in here. They just might use the bathroom for its convenience.
Okay.
That's about what you know.
Okay. Then I'm gonna grab one of the blankets to drag back to Webley,
Yeah.
so he has something to wipe himself off with finally.
Okay. Let's say that you do that.
Just kind of toss it at him. You should clean up. If I'm near you much longer when you stink, I might kill you. It's getting terrible.
Alright, Tex, are you here to tell me what you'd like to do? Other than throw Arctic into the water or cauldron.
Cat, you're very aggressively typing.
Sorry, I'm messaging Sparky.
It's fine. It's just like very just clickety 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 click clack clickety 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 click clack.
Is she asking about the Zelda? It was. Never mind.
Moving on.
Are we throwing Arctic into the pot or not?
We're waiting for Tex to tell us what she's gonna do.
Alright, you want to cast something and see if you fill things up. You have some good spells. I don't know that any of them will help you here, but you have some fun spells.
Sure. See, there's a part of me that thinks it would be the most funny shit ever if one of us was just like a basic fighter.
Yeah.
Like, can't cast any fucking spells whatsoever, and is just going around just like throwing fucking
Arctic can't cast spells. Tex, roll me a d20. Just roll me a d20.
Why is Tex rolling a d20?
You'll see. It depends.
Okay.
Which one's Webley?
Weebly is Arctic.
No, in the thing she linked us, which one of the birds is Weebly?
Weebly is the loud one.
I mean, that's fair. Which is ironic, because Arctic doesn't talk.
Arctic's is based on a magpie.
That doesn't surprise me.
Alright. Tex. You... Okay. You don't do the thing I was thinking, which is fine. We'll save that for later. You end up casting poison spray, which luckily for you ends up getting sucked into the cauldron.
Otherwise, you'd be hitting either Arctic or the rest of us.
Oh wait, is that yeah?
So it's not a light spell, so it doesn't really help at all. But you have it.
I would like to try and cast a spell to see in the dark.
That's why I gave it to them, Crow, yes. Because they're a green dragonborn. See in the dark.
I'm just gonna keep rewording it.
I'm Dragonborn with fire. Oh wait.
Oh no. That sounds suspiciously like the cat laugh.
I'm not laughing, excuse you.
I said suspiciously like in the same kind of vein.
You want to see in the dark so badly that you conjure an owl that can see in the dark.
Well, someone can see now. That's helpful. And I have a new friend.
Oh, Titan learned it?
Yes.
Why not?
Hope he does not go running away again. Oh wait.
It's a big fucking owl, because it's a CR2 owl.
Listen.
It's a big fucking owl. New friend. Yay. We have friends. It's not helpful, but he's a friend.
That's all you can ask for in life.
Any other ideas, guys?
I'll say for the sake of brevity and the fact that it's 10:30, between the four of you, you guys can get another light or spell.
Light spell.
I'm gonna cast another spell that fire on every day.
Yeah, I don't remember what you've all casted.
It's good enough. We're gonna
Yeah.
get through.
Yeah,
Okay, does the ice wall go away?
no.
Oh,
But your spells stop getting sucked into the cauldron.
good. That's a lot of ice.
My crappy drawings.
It looks like blue fire.
Fair enough.
I don't think that's a good idea, Arctic. Weebly, that's not a good idea. Let's not do that.
Best make sure he doesn't stick his head in the cauldron and take a giant gulp.
I couldn't inspect the ice wall because no one is doing it.
The only thing you know about the ice wall is that Arctic took damage when he ran into it.
Yeah, I want to inspect it before though.
Okay.
I
It's...
cannot probably.
You could make a perception check.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a ice wall that hurts you when you touch it, and you need to get rid of it before you can go through it, unless you want to take damage.
Okay. Is there any way I can see if it's got magical runes around it that are sustaining it or anything like that?
You could make an Arcana check.
It's gonna be horrible. Yep.
Yeah.
Have it made one tonight. Okay. Go for it, Newt.
I will note that now that the cauldron's full, that you can cast light and actually see things. Like,
Yeah, I'm going to be a dick and cast light on text.
alright, Tex, you are glowing. You have a disadvantage to stealth rolls.
I'd like to try and heat up the ice wall.
Okay. You cast... Let me see how this spell works before I click it.
I mean, maybe.
Newt, got it.
Wait, what did you do?
I mean, this could work technically because it does take damage, but
Yeah. No, I think it'll be...
If you're going to call me a chicken, I'm going to call you Newt.
You end up casting Shatter, which everybody around you needs to make Constitution saving throws. Just saying.
Yep.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Alright.
That is
What are their
also-
Constitution bonuses? I guess they'll
Yeah.
find that out.
Who needs con? Everyone?
Everyone but
Everyone.
me.
Okay,
Including
Bull's
you,
con
actually.
is +4.
Okay. So that brings him up to an 11. What do we need to go?
Arctic is 0.
Okay. And Tex.
Tex is con +2.
Okay,
So
so
none
nobody.
of them save.
Titan, you also need to roll, by the way, because it affects everyone in a 20, in a 10.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect the caster.
No, it does. It does. It
That doesn't make any sense, Bull.
It does.
Spells
Don't ask
don't
why. I
affect
did
the
it
caster.
myself. I did it myself. I think Shatter will
Well, I mean, it's
Shatter.
like if you casted Fireball while you're standing in the place you're casting.
Yeah,
it.
but Shatter doesn't have.
From a point of your choice within range, each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, exactly.
I'm gonna say house rules. If you cast the spell, you don't need to make the saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
whether it's actual rule or not.
So everybody takes 3d8 damage.
So
no,
roll
it already
9.
rolled for you, so you take 9 damage because it rolled a
Yeah.
1, a 6, and a 2.
You guys got exceedingly lucky.
Did I?
Yeah.
And did I destroy any of the ice?
Yeah, you were destroyed about 5 feet, so part of it's still there. But you
On a solid 19 hit points. Can I try to heal Weebly?
not. You can try.
Okay. Do I have to... So no spell? Do I have to use medicine?
Hold on.
Okay.
I know what you want me to do. Cat.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Yes, I know. That's
I'm
why
thinking this one because it would be funnier.
Then do it.
Well, let's see how it works for it.
You're gonna die, Arctic.
No.
I mean, if I had my way, yes, but Marissa's doing things.
It doesn't work because his intelligence is higher than 4.
What?
Oh, now
Fucking Muttley out here, over here.
You end up casting.
How does that heal him?
You don't have
It doesn't.
You mean a druid without healing spells? What is wrong?
You have a cleric in the group.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really what it is.
How am I supposed to know that?
You don't. You're supposed to learn it.
So I'm the cleric. Good to know.
I thought you
Not
figured that
good
out already.
No, I did not know.
And then you immediately said, well, it could be
No,
that...
no, I was just letting you know because of other spells, but yes.
Yeah. But you said it like right after he's like, oh, I
Oh.
guess I'm a cleric.
I
So...
didn't mean for that, but that's fair.
I'm not killing anyone.
Chicken. Over there. I'm gonna be over here now. As far away from the wall as physically possible, since that, full of smart.
I am going to try to cut him this down. Wall
See,
of ice.
All I picture is fucking Weebly, like, just pulling out, like, from nowhere, like, some food. Going, you wanna be my friend?
I mean, I think that's pretty accurate.
I thought that's how you make friends.
Apparently, that's all my character's capable of doing, is making friends.
It's almost like it's designed for a certain player.
Who showed up 10 minutes late and therefore didn't get the character.
Hey, things happen. Well, would you like to cast something that you have, or just something random?
Something random, because why not?
Cat, I don't know what he has and doesn't have anymore.
I'm sorry, what, Marissa? I couldn't hear you over Mom's crinkling.
I don't remember what both spells that he knows and what he doesn't know right now. Alright. Yeah. Thought I did.
I'm just trying to circle through all my spells.
You're gonna learn all your spells pretty quick.
Basically, the bottom two of each one of level 1 and level and cantrips
That he has.
that he knows.
Okay. You're going to, whether you want to or not, you're gonna cure wounds on Weebly.
Oh great, he knows cure wounds. Sweet.
Oh! How is it possible I'm facing the round the other way?
Don't question the DM.
I am questioning the DM.
Well, even if you're not touching Weebly, Weebly is touching you.
Creepy.
That's why I said it.
Put a secret flame on him.
Can we not? If you're gonna cast Sacred Flame, you should do it on the ice wall.
Really, Tag? Really?
Okay. Are you going to cast Sacred Flame on Weebly or the ice?
I've got
Some
some
of it.
random spell on the ice.
About 5 feet of it, Arctic.
Shatter broke about like half of the piece. But it's only like a 10-foot range, so it didn't reach.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot bubble.
Yeah. Let's see. You are going to cast. There's one I really want, but it's not good for here.
Which one? Wait, who are we looking at?
I'm looking at Bull.
Oh, Bull.
I
Sorry.
can't wait to use that one that I did.
Yes.
But not yet.
All I'm picturing is
You're gonna end up casting Sacred Flame. It's best for what you have. And with 13 damage and a wall that can't dodge, the ice is gone.
Sweet, I'm going through first. If there's any more distance I need to cover for ice to get it off.
I'm getting to the right tool to reveal. No. Alright, it did 2d6 to damage.
I'm fucking dead. Cat's gonna kill me, I'm sure of it.
You are right below Mountain and Tuba on my hit list.
I knew Mountain.
How can I be that high up the fucking list? There should be like 80 people ahead of me. That's the only fucking pun I think I've done this in the last like month.
But you're here and right now, so.
I should be at least below fucking Ryder.
Alright. You're in a new room. What would you like to do?
Investigate the room.
Then roll investigation.
Yep.
Yeah, at this point, I thought Ryder would have moved down the list a little bit.
Well, yeah, but there's still, I mean, he should still be top 5, and he should be, like, always there, maybe fighting for, like, 5th with Woody, like, who's on 4th and who's on 5th.
No, don't butcher who's on first, excuse you.
I was gonna say who's on first, actually.
Well, I mean, she already told me Tuba's first.
No, you're completely missed the joke.
I know. No, I actually
What's
didn't.
on
I just
second?
didn't. I just had no desire to go down that path.
I don't
Third
know
base!
Third.
Okay. moving on.
I don't give a darn.
Today's pitching, tomorrow's catching. That's our shortstop.
No.
So it's in the kitchen. There's only like one clean counter that looks like it's been used at all recently. The rest is in kind of disarray. That's what you know with your 11.
Before they went to go be spies, yes, Arctic. Okay, can I look around and see if I could find anything magical?
Yes.
Using magic? Anything sus?
You can look using your eyes.
Okay. I have to keep asking. I only have one cantrip revealed so far. Oh no, apparently Shocking Grasp is also a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Those,
I'm used
those are the, I will tell you, that's it for your cantrips.
Listen, they were real boring cantrips.
You got a few more of everything else though.
Cantrips aren't supposed to be interesting. They're like utility spells.
You didn't need them.
Okay. I guess I'll look around with my eye holes.
Here's what you can do, though.
Okay. Are there any plants or animals nearby besides the 3 creatures next to me?
There's anyone nearby, if not Arctic.
Yeah, there's some plants on, oh, wrong tool. There's plants on this table. It looks to you the makings of some sort of half-done salad.
Well, now we'll never starve. We have half a salad. Great.
And because the distance is, well, it's described a name or kind of beast, so I guess you wouldn't get any, like, passing thing. Other than in this room, I guess, is how I'm gonna play it.
Okay. Can I just do... Is there a puzzle in here we have to solve? Is the puzzle build a salad? Because if not, I just want to go to the door and see if there's any...
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't
detect
know.
puzzle.
Yes, Crow.
Bull, did you try to open that door?
Yes, I tried to open the
Okay,
door.
it just opens.
Okay.
Oh, so this one just opens.
Yeah, this one opens. There isn't a puzzle in the kitchen.
We had a puzzle in the soup room, apparently.
What's in this room?
This is a dining.
Is that a person?
The key?
It's a key.
It's the key to the building.
It's the key to the city.
It just looks like a little guy sitting on the table.
Kind of does.
Looks like a guy with only what? Oh, one leg and one arm.
It's just, yeah. It's somebody who's not good at doodling, doing a side view.
It's really hard to doodle in this program when I'm used to using my tablet.
I understand. I get it. It's still a little funny.
That's fair. I forgot it was on the table. Like, I knew, but I kind of forgot. There's no sacrifice on the kitchen table. The dining room table.
I mean, to be fair, the last table we found had a body on it, so...
Yeah.
Can I take the key?
Yeah.
I shall move on. There's nothing in this goddamn room.
Okay, I want to check this door.
It's locked. Yeah, there's no...
Get Arctic to run head first into it.
Hey, Weebly! There's a door.
Are you gonna run into the door again? Alright, that's a strength check. Alright, are you trying to break the door or are you trying to run through it? That's an important question.
Are you expecting to stop at the door or go through the door?
Roll me strength check. With a 14, you break it down since you're not just running full force face first into it.
If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. But to be
That
fair,
is
it's
stupid
pretty
and
fucking
lucky.
stupid.
Alright,
How about this door?
It opens with the key.
No, that one's locked too, and the key doesn't fit in it.
I'm gonna kick the door down.
Alright, strength.
I like that all of our weak ones, all of our weak characters are the ones going, alright, cool, we're going through the door. And our like monstrous beast lizard dude is just like,
You stub your toe and take a point of damage.
Sweet.
stupidity is just an unknown intelligence. That is inaccurate.
Well, the door you're standing at is already broken down. It's the one that Bull is standing next to alone that he didn't open.
Yeah.
This key is useless.
Broken.
To be fair, nobody in the hallway knows that this connects to the room that Bull is in. They don't
So
know
there's-
who's on the other side.
So, okay, I have to ask. Is this one of those kinds of locked door? Is this the kind of locked door where it's like a latch on the outside but an actual key on the other side, where we can just like easily open it? Or is it like an actual keyhole on both sides?
No, there's a latch on this side.
No, you don't. Tex.
Yeah, you don't break the door. But Bull, you can see that the door gets hit from the other side. You don't know what's on the other side.
I'm gonna cast a attack spell on the door. There's not secret flame.
I'm just gonna open the door. Just like reach and open it. Squick.
Alright, well you open the door as Bull's class Sacred Flame.
No, I want to cast something else besides secret flame. If I have any other attack spell.
Well, you don't have anything to open the door, so would you like to use a spell or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a attack spell. A spell for attacking.
Oh, a detect spell you said, sorry.
No, attack.
Oh, attack.
Attack, sorry.
Spell.
So yes, you can use Sacred Flame.
Attack spell I have? That's something
No,
rubbish.
well, you have other ones, but
It's not
William?
fun putting...
I am trying to somewhat keep to spell slots, and I suppose, if you want to use a different attack spell, you can use this one.
Spiritual weapon.
It works.
It hits.
So you do third level. You do 9 force damage. So Titan, you take 9 damage as you open the door as.
Oh, Titan, you learn your hit points.
Hooray! Okay, I have 29 left. Now I know. Do 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 do.
Well, it's whatever Bo wants as his spiritual weapon, honestly. So.
I can think of something. What's weapon my favorite weapon is? I'll come back to you later.
That's fine. Okay.
Anyway,
That's a door that you're halfway through now. What you can't actually be partway through that door.
oh,
Get off of the door.
I mean, you've been more successful in your slamming than our fucking dragon poor. Let me smash. Let me smash.
You can try.
Becky, let me smash. Question: have we checked to see if the door is unlocked?
No, you haven't.
You should check to see if the door's unlocked.
No, Arctic's already slamming into it. Roll me a strength check. Alright, well.
He goes through the door?
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
He doesn't take damage, but this is a very strong door. And you don't know with a 19, but you don't think you guys can brute force this one.
Well,
Like,
let's...
Please open the door.
Is it unlocked?
It is not unlocked.
Well, we've got a locked door. Anybody know how to pick locks?
You also have a key.
But nobody but Bull knows about it.
That's fair.
I guess I'll try to use the key.
Don't waste the key. Let me lockpick it. Okay.
We can sell it. That's not how keys work. Legend of Zelda.
Wait. I have a question. Does Arctic know what class he is?
Well, he's not exactly the class that it says, but I
No,
didn't
understandable. I am just asking.
I don't think he's figured it out, no. But it's not what's written down, but that was just the closest I could get.
Understandable.
Still in roll 20. Well, you put the key in the door and you turn it, and it fits perfectly. But when you turn it, it kind of turns into dust in your hand, and the door is still locked.
Use the key. I'm going to special weapon the door instead.
Is this a hard wall?
Yes.
I'm simply just going to smash the door with a spiritual weapon, because why not?
Arctic, make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, damn.
Well, unfortunately, that won't unlock the door for you.
Oh, wait. He's also proficient in it though.
No, because that's just a side effect of the class he's not. I don't want him to be.
Okay, so that's not right. Okay.
Okay, so can't open the door. Key breaks in door. Let's go back to the kitchen and see if there's anything interesting in the kitchen.
Use your weapon in the door.
I mean, what question? Did they see the other one?
That's not a real door. I don't want to use that room. He asked me if that was a hard wall, and I said yes.
Okay, then.
I said special weapon activated, so I can only use it. Is it fine?
That's right, there might be alcohol in the kitchen.
Drink up.
Tex, do you go to the kitchen and start looking for food?
Tex?
This is a literally good question. What the door make out of?
Yes.
Hold on, let me deal with Tex.
Oh, there we go. Now we can hear you.
Tex wants stuff badly enough.
Oh, are we finally...
That they sit in the kitchen, look around, and then cast create food and water.
So there's no liquor in there. That's a lot of fucking water.
Whoa.
I've been waiting to cast that all night.
Well, Now there's food on the floor, and it's wet. So not helpful.
But it says the water doesn't go bad.
That doesn't change the fact it's on the floor of a creepy dungeon.
It says in containers within range, so there's
Or
some...
On the ground.
Yeah, on the ground or in containers within range. Are there 30 gallons worth of containers within range?
Well, some of it. It's also
Salad bowl
bland.
is how full.
It's also bland food, but it's nourishing.
It's astronaut food.
It's not even that. It's probably like heart attack.
You just have a modern day industrial sized gallon drum of like water.
Alright.
Okay.
Now that that's over, Bull, what were you asking about around the door?
What the door made out of?
This one's like a steel door. The rest that you run into have been like wood or partially stone.
I'm gonna spiritual weapon the door still anyway. I don't care.
Alright.
Or have it out. I'm just gonna keep smashing the door with spiritual weapon.
Okay. I'll make note of that. I guess, yeah, you can roll damage.
What level can I cast up there? I have no clue.
You can cast up to, I believe, 3rd level.
Yeah, if we're level 5.
Yeah. Technically, Tex doesn't get level 3 spells, but I decided that she can get create food and water anyway.
Okay, so now we have got water on the floor.
And food, don't forget.
And food on the floor, so it's wet food now.
What that?
I'm gonna look through the kitchen, specifically at whichever counter is you said was clean.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look around there and see if there's anything useful.
Okay, that's this one here that had the salad stuff on it. You can see that there's now bread like on this counter, and that there were a few clean containers that do have water in them now. On top of what's on the floor. It definitely looks like this is the counter where somebody uses to prepare their meals.
So, I have a thought. Why don't we just wait? They obviously come to this place on a semi-regular basis. Let's just, like, hold up in the dining room, and when they show up, we,
slaughter them.
Ask them politely to let us leave.
Arctic, roll me an investigation check.
He sees that there's food and water everywhere.
Well, he's not quite in that room. Yeah.
Oh god, we've got an alcoholic. Great.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I was hoping that it would be a functioning alcoholic, not a booze hound.
You get distracted by this nice rug on the ground.
I don't know what's going on, but I might even go first.
Can I look around?
Yeah. Roll me investigation.
Okay. At least I'm not at a -1. Where is it hiding? There it is. Investigation. It's the same score.
Damn.
Yep, exactly the same score.
Arctic calls you over to come look at the rug.
It's a great rug.
This spiritual weapon lasts for a minute. I'm just going to use it on the door constantly till it wears out.
You keep stabbing it. You're stabbing the door.
It looks like it's slowly getting some wear and tear on it, but it seems kind of like
I'm using a hammer. Mine was a hammer, so this usually pinning is a hammer.
Okay. It's kind of resistant to like magic attack, which...
Arctic and I are sick. You're right, Arctic. You're right, Weebly. We should take the rug.
Are you going to move the rug?
Yeah, let's roll it up.
All
Take it with us.
I want you both to make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Oh no.
I have rolled good.
Well, between the two of you, you notice that there's a little slab of stone under the rug that looks like it could be lifted.
I lift it?
Underneath is a key.
Oh, hey! Don't forget the rug, Weebly. And just kind of take the key and trot off. Then, like, hooked around it.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
So I don't fall over?
No, because the thing holding the key is trapped.
Oh no.
How about that?
You're fine.
It's like the opposite of hiding the key for the front door under the welcome mat.
King!
Exactly what it was.
So, okay, what kind of trap goes off?
It was just like a poison dart where your hand would have been if you weren't quick enough to grab the key and get it out at the same time.
Oh, that looks dangerous. I have a key.
Sure, Arctic, you have one poison dart in your inventory now.
Don't forget the rug. And just, again.
Don't forget the damn rug.
I have a key.
I have 10 ideas. Oh, I can hear the door ringing.
Do you put the key in the door?
Well, I mean, I don't want to get in the way of the tiefling bashing on the door with a hammer.
I would say that it has worn out by now. It took you guys more than a minute to do all of this stuff. So he's kind of like half-heartedly kicking it.
Okay, so yes. I kind of like shuffle him to one side and put the key in the lock.
Okay, this time when you turn it, the door swings open.
Rug for the win!
Let me reveal to you.
Is that water?
Yes.
I don't think it's water.
Find out.
The final room. It only took you 3 hours to get here.
How many? Okay, let's see how many rooms it was. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms. This is the 8th room we've been in 3 hours.
To be fair, it took you way longer.
I'd also like to point out that you guys only know half your spells, not even.
That's fine, because this is going to be a fight.
Well, y'all better learn real quick.
Do you, Arctic? I don't think you do.
I think he does.
Door smash and steal.
Yeah, he actually does.
Arctic's the only one who knows all of his spells, which is none.
Well, I don't even know any of my higher level spells. Oh, I guess we gotta roll for initiative.
Settings, remove turns, clear list.
I was working on it. I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
Click on the character. Initiative. Oh wow, we actually all rolled not terribly so far.
Watch your words, boy.
We all rolled better than the big bad.
Oh.
So,
for now.
For now.
Alright. Oberon is up first, but they are in the back of the group. Need this spell open. Why did I close it?
You can just double click them and it moves into like a little line.
What? No, I closed my big bad spell sheet.
Ah.
Alright. Tex, what you doing?
I'm not quite sure how far I can move.
You can move 30 feet.
And as long as we all allow you to move by, you can move through our spaces.
Yes.
This guy seems friendly. Well, I'm just waiting for his speech. Where's the monologuing? Or did you edit out the monologuing because it took us too long to get here?
You're not all in the room yet.
Ah.
And I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna move past onto this ledge thingy.
It's
And
a
I'm-
wooden bridge across water. Well,
Liquid.
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 And I'm gonna shoot something like a magic fireball at him.
I guess fireball.
You're going to... Yeah, thank you for opening what I was already about to look at. You're gonna, like a true Spider-Man moment, you're gonna cast web from your fingers.
Okay. Let's see. And fill a 20-foot cube from the point. From that point. Difficult terrain. Fuck you, SG. I've written several evil men.
Yeah, SG, you haven't really. I haven't really had a big bad that had to monologue.
I
You
have
also
one.
haven't had DMs much that aren't me.
I have one actively for you guys to meet, and you are here. You will fucking hate him. He's such an evil douchebag, and I love him. I love that villain. So,
Listen,
You know-
when I do all my planning for this, all of my energy goes into the characters.
I understand that. Okay, so he's on difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I think you have 10 more feet of movement you could use.
We'll just say, oh, like here.
No, I'm good.
Okay, fair enough.
E1.
I'm gonna go all the way to the end. I'm not standing on the bridge. I'm not an idiot.
You can make it to here.
I don't know how far I can go.
I'm telling you, you can make it
Go
here.
here.
And
Yeah.
like this mud bugger, I'm gonna use a text spell.
You are going to use an attack spell. Yes, you were.
Yes, you are.
You are going to use... Sure, we'll use this one. No, not that one. This one.
Which one?
That one.
You're going to make spirit guardians. So they're like surround you like at a 15-foot radius, and it will hurt people with like,
It'll hurt me.
and when they're inside of it.
Okay.
So you're surrounded by protective spirits that are of your choosing in design, and will help you whenever. I want to make a note that these skulls are floating, and they do look dangerous.
Okay. Right.
So, Ursula, unless Bill wants to try something else.
Well, I mean, he's used his
I can't
move
do
and
anything.
his attack action.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go here. And then... I think that should be within my... Because that's 30 feet. And then I want to that's 10 feet away. Am I out of move?
You were here?
Yeah, so I've done 30 so far.
Yeah. Unless you, like, flew.
I can fly. Mostly it's I want to be one more away.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I want to do an attacky spell on the skull near me.
Skull near. Alright. You're going to use the one that Cat wanted you to use on Arctic earlier. I'm gonna use Sleet Storm.
Freezing rain fall in a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range. Range is 150 feet. So let's see. If I were to... So 40... these are 5 foot each, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would... Okay, so I want to center it right here. Because that'll put everybody out, all of the players outside of the range. Areas heavily obscured, exposed flames are doused. The ground is covered in slick ice, making it difficult terrain.
Which
so
is
it's double
freezing over the water. Liquid.
When a creature enters the spell for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dexterity saving throw, or it falls over. So you've made it yes. Yes, Crow, I have made it icy and hard to see. And he has to make saves or he falls over. Hooray.
The skulls are floating and do not have to make saves.
Well, because they're skulls.
Because they are floating.
Yeah. Well, I mean, pretty soon they won't be floating because the quote-unquote water is going to freeze. So, yeah, that makes it the
No,
magic.
they're floating in the air, not on the water. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Ominously. So I guess that makes it Arctic's turn.
He's got a skull mask on, but from what you can tell, Arctic, now that there's sleet in your way, he does look human.
He looks human through the storm.
He's humanoid, at least. You don't know much more than that.
Human shaped.
Oh, hey, look, Mitchell's here.
Mitch, it took them 3 hours to get here.
Also, Mitch can die.
What'd I do?
You know what you did.
The dirt.
Mitch, goddamn.
Arctic wants to try befriending this asshole.
Arctic, knowing what I know about crossbows and darts, I don't think you can fire a dart from a crossbow.
No, especially with a hand crossbow, no.
You didn't even let him say hello first.
He can still say hello.
Hello?
Speech is a free action.
No.
Crap.
No.
It's not his turn yet, Arctic.
But it's a free action. He could have responded.
Talk with a free action.
We're also
You go
playing
over
exceedingly fast and loose with the rules.
He's trying to keep his balance on the ice.
I love you, Arctic.
Oh, that's nice.
Arctic,
Can't
it would
feel
take
Mitch
a
anymore.
turn, so you would have to.
That would be your
fire
action
next
for this
round.
turn.
But then, like, arrow will also be fired at disadvantage because it will be off balance. So if that's what you want to do, you can. Go. Alright. A 23 will hit. Will it? I think I have the wrong sheet up. Yes, a 23 will hit. You can roll damage on that one. Yes, you can shoot a crossbow out of each hand. Okay.
Well, there you go.
roll damage for both of them.
Give me okay one more time.
All right. Yeah, that's not right. Mitch, you can do it for me.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say that damage felt real low.
I mean, yeah, he should be doing a minimum of what, like 8?
Hey Arctic, this is me fucking with your sheet for a sec.
Why?
Because I told him to.
Oh, okay.
Because she said so.
I have permission!
But... So add 6 to the total.
Alright, I can do that.
Thought I did it correctly. I missed one. I know, Tex.
To be fair, Mitch started as my assistant first.
To be fair, Mitch could have been your assistant, but then he decided no, he wouldn't.
He was gonna play this time because I promised him.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't do that either.
I know, so he shouldn't be here, period.
Except for he made this big bad for me.
So he shouldn't be here, period.
It's now the mad scientist mage wizard of evil. Why is his name a mad evil mad scientist / wizard of evil?
Because he wanted to. Because of the Department of Redundancy.
Mm-hmm.
He could be good. He just has evil in his name twice. I mean, that's kind of like somebody being Adolf Hitler, Stalin, Joseph. They could be a nice guy.
You name yourself that?
He has a PhD in evil. And a minor in mayhem.
Oh, look how nicely clumped.
Remember, he does have to make a dexterity check or fall on his ass.
That is good, thank you for reminding me. I think he falls over.
So he can't cast spells. He has to spend the rest of his turn getting back up.
It's only half your
You
movement.
can't cast spells from being prone?
I don't think you can.
In 5th edition, getting up is only half movement.
Mm-hmm.
It's why you can also cast while prone.
Then what's the point of making him fucking prone?
You get advantage on melee attacks.
And it said something about losing concentration if you fell.
Let's see here.
I don't think so, no.
No, Sweet Storm, until the blah blah blah, 20-foot tall cylinder, blah blah blah.
Oh wait, Mitch is taking over. I'm gonna go harass Haplo.
On a failed save, it falls prone. If a creature is concentrating in a spell's area, the creature must make a successful Constitution saving throw against your spell DC or lose concentration.
I didn't notice that. What's he concentrating on?
Nothing yet, but he
Oh,
will be
he's
when he
fine.
casts the spell.
He keeps getting hit in the head by small pieces of ice, and it's really fucking annoying. So it would be, what, 10 plus my wisdom modifier?
Yes.
Then it would be a 14.
Would
be the DCS. My wisdom modifier is a 4. Not a 1.
He's that stinking cloud, which hits all of you where he does it. It also hits his skull, dude. But that's okay.
Alright, guys.
Everybody
Make a
at
con
the
save.
start of their turn needs to make a con save.
Okay, everybody at the beginning of their turn needs to make a con save. Got it.
Tex has advantage, because, well, no, not advantage. They're resistant, which just means they would take half damage automatically. I don't remember how resistance works.
Yeah, for damage you take half.
Okay. if you guys fail your concentration checks, then I will. I don't know what damage I have to roll. It doesn't tell me.
For Stinking Cloud, there is no damage. They have to make a con save, or let's see, they do nothing for the round.
Okay, that's
They're
how it
retching.
works.
Yeah. Exactly, got Tony stanked.
Alright, so now there's a big stinky cloud, which honestly, Arctic is already stinky, so.
He covered himself with a chamber pot earlier.
He tried to throw it and rolled a nat 1. You're not
Okay.
immune. You're just, this is extra stink.
So what do his skulls do?
You don't know yet. They don't attack. That's what you're asking.
Okay.
So that's his turn. He stood up, by the way, with half of his movement. And if I felt like doing an evil monologue, they would talk about how you escaped and all this blah blah, and he's not gonna let you free. I don't feel like monologuing. I've done enough talking today.
The SG school move roleplay.
Text. Your turn. Yeah, pretty much. The gist of it is that you're all interesting creatures and he wanted to do experiments on you.
I've got a question.
I might have an answer.
So he's still covered in web, right?
Oh, I didn't think about the web and the ice too.
He slips and he's stuck to the ground. He has to make a strength save to get up.
Alright, that's a fair...
You furries belong in jail.
I'm gonna say that he does not get up, so now he's just kind of lying on the ground.
This sucks.
Tex, are you here?
Yeah, I'm awake.
It's your turn.
Think I dozed off. I need to make some check.
Yep.
You need to make a Constitution save.
I'm the only one who hasn't made a Constitution save yet, so I don't know what my Constitution score is.
If it ties...
Beats meat. Or meets beats, so she's good.
Yep.
Alright.
Ties go to Defender.
Alright, so you can do things on this turn. You have resistance anyway, but... I don't think that counts unless you're taking damage.
No.
So,
Can
what
I
would
do
you
an
like to
attack spell like Eldritch Blast?
Well, let's see if Hail is a concentration spell or not.
It is.
Oh wait, that's not your spell. Never mind.
Nope, Sleep is mine.
Web is your spell, and that's concentration. I knew you had one up. So if you wanted to not have the web, which is keeping him stuck to the ground right now.
No. Okay. Let's keep him stuck to the ground. Do I have a weapon beside anyone? Actually, no, poison spray. Or would that break my concentration?
You're good.
I don't think concentration is broken unless you do another concentration spell. But poison spray has a 10 feet range. Also, you have a battle axe.
Where'd this come from?
Also, you have a battle axe.
It wasn't important before. You didn't notice it.
Is it just strapped to her back?
But you should be getting to jaw.
It's like, Oh yeah, I've got this giant freaking battle axe
Hey, man.
stuck in my bag. I forgot it was there.
Could you stop breathing so heavily into your mic, dude?
Oh, sorry.
So, what
Thank
would you
you.
like to do?
Going to move, and that's like about all I can do.
You can get to like here. You can see my line, right?
Yeah. Hey, works for me.
Which doesn't put you in range.
Yeah, it doesn't
But-
put me in range of anything unless we want to get rid of the web.
No, but you can do other spells if you want to try casting something. I can let you cast something that's not concentration. You won't know what it is until you cast it, but you can try.
Sure, why not?
Let's do something new, guys.
Let's turn it up another notch.
Well, whoever put the cloud down, that's not exactly where I have. Like. Alright, so you summon a horse. Forgot to pull out the horse mini, but so you gotta give me a second.
So now we literally are just horsing around.
I have a horse.
No, that is cheating.
I mean, God, we're just like compounding the fact. I assume my owl left a while ago.
Yeah.
He just went, "Oh, you don't need me? Peace."
So here's your horse. Wait for the-
By the way, you are within the sleet storm now.
Oh yeah.
Tex, so you need to make a DC 14 dex save or fall over.
So does the horse.
So does the horse.
Shows up and like, oh!
Oh no!
Oh no,
Mitch,
oh
do you
no,
wanna
Flyle's
pull
not
me up?
helping.
Mitch, do you want to pull me up horse stats?
Horse stats.
I need stats for a horse.
Yeah, what?
Okay then. So, because like the border is like it barely doesn't hit me right now.
And
I
that
guess
was a death
knowing
save?
that Tex could have got up instead of down. Would you have done that instead? Stay out of the sleet storm?
It wouldn't have mattered. The sleet storm's 40-foot radius.
Oh, that's right.
The everything from about here that way, like the furthest point is like right there.
Yeah, you're right.
Is just sleet. You
Right.
cannot close with the wizard right now without.
Tex, make me dexterity saving throw.
She falls over.
She does, the web disappears. Well,
Now she has to make a con save.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now she has
I-
to make
I
a
did.
con. Yeah.
DC ridiculous.
War horse also needs to take dexterity save. He falls over.
Amazing.
I'm helping, guys. He's on the ground. Why aren't you guys doing anything?
Dex, the 12 doesn't beat your save, right?
No, the save would have to be a 14.
So now you have to make a dex save. Well, no, you don't. I don't remember how it works.
Constitution.
It would be Constitution for
It is
concentration.
con. But I know how it works when you're taking damage, but I don't know how it works if you're just falling over.
It would be against my DC
Okay.
For the spell.
for the spell. Yeah,
Just falling over.
you fell on your ass. Do you lose the fucking web spell?
Is Tex falling asleep again?
Dax, con save.
No, I'm up.
Con save to see if you lose the web spell or not.
Also to see if you fall right the
Oh,
hell
no, she's
asleep.
good.
Nope.
The web is fine. She has already fallen over. That's what the Dex save was.
Yeah, here, hold my beer.
Alright. It is Bull's turn.
Bull. Constitution save.
Yes.
Hey, Constitution.
There.
So you're in the sleet storm if you do that, but you need to make a Constitution save first because you're starting in the poison.
Ooh, nice.
That
Good.
will save, yeah. So you
Now
are
a Dex save.
Now you have to make a Dex
Dex
save.
save.
I threw all of the hazards onto the field at once. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's good.
What would you like to do? Alright, well, your guardians are within range of the mage now, so that's good.
I'm gonna take it with spiritual weapon because I'm
Oh.
take.
We can do that. Spiritual weapon. That hits with the 22. What level did you cast it at?
Highest level?
Yeah, you can cast it at level 2 or 3. Does more damage at level 3. Oh, I guess you already did it. I forgot. I didn't notice that you did it. So,
Nice.
15. To the prone on the ground, struggling in an ice storm,
Oh,
all
yeah.
covered in web.
Thank you for reminding me. You would technically have disadvantage because it's a magic attack. It's prone, right?
But you have advantage on melee attacks.
Oh, yeah. I guess the spiritual weapon is melee attack.
And now the good evil wizard, evil
people been
doctor has to
doing?
make a con save.
Or die.
Attack.
Alright. Are you doing an...
I can do that for you.
What?
I was saying the wizard has to make a con save now.
Oh, that's right.
Coup de grace.
Con save. I don't think I did it.
Did
The
he
spell
die?
goes away.
No, he just loses the poison
Oh.
test.
Hooray! Shout out to the Flying Skulls who just chilling.
Yeah, they do something. You just don't know what.
Okay. I guess that it.
Well, if Bull's done, yes.
Unless I got bonus skill or spell, I can't do anything.
You have a bonus heal.
I do.
So spiritual weapon is a bonus action. You have a regular action.
Well, no, he had to summon the spiritual weapon this turn.
I need to recast it.
Yeah, so casting it was...
An action.
Oh, yeah, so you don't actually have... So casting it was an action, and it was a bonus action. So that would be your turn, which means it's Ursula's turn.
Okay, well, I'm not in a cloud.
Nope.
I want to cast a spell that doesn't require concentration on him. Because I was told I still had several spells I had not yet, unlocked.
Fortunately, you have a lot of concentration. I didn't plan that, sorry. I think of the ones that you know, those are the only ones that you would have.
Okay. Then I will cast Shatter on him.
Constitution. Poor dude.
He's on the ground, it's cold, he's covered in webs.
Now I also have to make... Oh no, his spells are gone.
His spells are gone.
I don't think you gave this dude enough health, Mitch.
we just beat him.
He's a wizard.
Okay, I'm done now. I have to concentrate on keeping the spell alive that keeps him on the ground.
Okay. We believe.
That was a bad shatter.
It was a bad shatter. Like,
It was better earlier when he hit 3 of his teammates with it.
would I be able to... Why?
Wait, I thought you spent the last turn tying it to your arrow.
No, he
No,
just
he
shot
shot
him
them.
twice.
Oh, that's right.
Why would you do that, Arctic?
I mean, you can, but that's not gonna work like a blow dart, if that's
Arctic.
We're playing fast and loose, but not that fast and loose, bud. Does he look weak?
He looks injured.
Cold and wet and covered in webbing.
He looks very unhappy.
Just shoot him.
Or just spend the turn to tie the poison dart to an arrow.
No, you can't charge.
I mean, you can use your action to dash and be able to move 60 feet instead of 30. But you would also be going into the hailstorm where you have to make a dex save.
No.
I mean, you can try.
Probably a better choice.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits. And that also hits.
Okay, so it's only showing his dex as 4 now.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Oh, it's the next mod.
Well, like, understand. It was 7 earlier.
I think it was... It's fine.
That's correct.
It's fine.
12 more damage. Woot.
It's actually... Yeah. You don't know why.
Oh. He's got magical MacGuffins.
Yeah.
It's funny you called it that.
Are you going to move, Arctic, or are you just going to stand there? That's great, Arctic.
I'll stay.
It's
Hey,
a
it's his-
sign.
Okay, so he has to make a strength check to get out of the web and then a dex check to get up off the ice.
Alright, well, he's not getting out of the web, therefore he doesn't have to worry about the ice.
Well, I'm still stuck here. You know, Mom and Dad were right. I should really go to the gym more often.
What's my wisdom, by the way? I don't have my wisdom.
It hasn't come up, so it's not important.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, he has to make a wisdom save
What? Why?
for a spiritual guardian.
Guardian.
Oh, dang.
I still don't know what my constitution score is.
And so far, it hasn't mattered.
roll 3d8.
I'd like to land a hit in, guys.
No! We have to continue dominating the fight.
Is it on the save or fail?
Yeah, roll 3d8. Oop.
So half.
kind of damage is that?
Radiant or necrotic.
Radiant. I'm not an answer.
Adjusting. Alright, he is going to cast Fireball.
Oh no.
Panic fireball.
Here, where he can try to catch both of you.
The horse.
And the horse.
And the horse.
Bad fireball.
Oh, he might. What is it? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he would catch his own. Except the sleet storm douses any fires. Let me
Does that
see.
mean Fireball doesn't work?
I need to check.
Wait, if that's the case, I'm casting something else and you can't stop me.
The area is heavily obscured and exposed flames in the area are doused.
Alright,
God.
that's fine.
That's amazing. What a great spell.
It's so stupid. And it worked out that way.
What's the range? Your spell reaches all the way back here, right?
Yeah, my spell stops here. And goes 40... It goes past the end of the room. Because its center is, like, right here.
Okay. I'm thinking. I am thinking.
Yes, surrender.
Can you... Mitchell, are you looking at his sheet?
Mm-hmm.
The one I just opened, can you do that when someone's holding concentration?
No, it has to be when they cast the spell.
Is he trying to get rid of the sleet storm? Because it's his worst enemy?
Alright, well, we're gonna do this one.
Nice.
Except for I'm changing it so you can see it, because otherwise it's boring.
I'll be right back.
So, let's see.
He summoned a wolf.
Space you can see. On it over here.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think it might still need to make a dex save.
That's fine. I mean, it's phantom.
If it has a corporeal form.
I don't know.
I don't know either. 5th edition did some fucky things with the fucking spells.
It's fine. But it is gonna try to bite you.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, no, I need to attack first.
You do need to attack first. No.
I did it wrong. I hit 17. I know how to play game.
You promise.
Rolling
You know, there's a
bonus.
there's a drop down menu you can use, which has a d20. You could use that instead.
I just type it in. I don't think does a 13 hit you?
13 is my AC.
So defender win, or
Yeah, at least that's how I've always played it. Is ties go to the defender.
I think I played it. Ties go to the attack, but I guess we already did it once with defender, so it fails to bite you.
Okay.
He knows you're casting the sleep spell and wants to interrupt it.
Somebody hit him in the head, so he has to make another concentration save.
Yeah, well, he's not doing so great. No, that's not a concentration.
The wolf isn't a concentration spell?
Nope.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, that sucks.
There's
It's
a reason I casted that one. Wolf is not concentrating.
Okay,
It's
so
Tex's turn.
she has to make a dex save
She's already lying on the ground.
to get back up.
Yeah, I know. Tex.
Texico.
Nope, still on the ground. Good news, you don't have to make a concentration check.
You might be able to crawl.
Because you're not holding a...
Well, because you didn't fall over, you just didn't get up.
Yeah.
And the horse needs to make a dex save, too. See if it gets up.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh my god.
The horse is doing fine.
Getting really sleepy.
Yeah, we're gonna be ending it soon. I won't be able to use half the good spells, but this will be coming on our 4th hour.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the horse do?
Well, the horse is waiting to be told what to do. It's a steed. It doesn't think for itself. You ride it. Or you don't. Tex, you can still do something from laying on the ground.
Can I attack the wolf behind me and still keep concentration?
Yes. Well, you don't need to keep concentration. Fine steed isn't a constant. Well, yeah.
Web is, though.
Sorry, I forgot you
Yeah,
said.
web is.
The only thing you have to worry about with concentration if you cast another concentration spell. So, would you like to attack it with your battle axe, or poison spray, or that you?
Battle.
Well, you're lying on the ground, which means I think you get disadvantage with melee attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you are in range to use.
You could crawl.
You could crawl. You could crawl to the horse that's standing up excellently if you wanted to. Or
Nah,
you could,
just use poison spray then.
I would say, for the sake of things, you angle it away from Ursula. Why did it say 0 on stage?
It wasn't set up properly. It's probably like 14.
To be fair, it was... Alright, well, it takes 20 poison damage, which I think is its health. So
I'm here! I attack. And it's gone.
Yeah, that's fine. It happens. I can't roll for anything. You guys couldn't at the beginning of the fight. You should have seen the compilation of ones.
We couldn't open the fucking doors for like an hour almost.
Gosh.
It was terrible.
Bull.
Oh, it's not dead yet, god damn it.
He needs to make a dex save.
Yeah, make a dex save.
Yeah, no. God damn, I'm lagging.
Okay.
You're fine.
You're good.
17 is good. You can use a bonus attack and action to attack with spiritual weapon, and also
Okay.
do something else. Right.
So that would take the place of your spiritual guardians.
No. Oh,
Nope.
yeah. Of spiritual guardians, it would.
If you still want to do it.
I'll take it. Unless I've any spell that's not concentration I can use.
Take a
Do
look.
I?
In a book, reading Rainbow. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
Well, you have the color spray, which you know. You have Sacred Flame. You have spiritual weapon, which is already up.
Mhm.
But I don't think you have any that you don't know that are not
Non-concentration. Yeah.
Well, you have thaumaturgy. It hasn't come up yet, but that's not going to help you.
Well, Spirit Guardian is still doing work. It's still
Yeah.
doing damage.
At this point, since I did have
Or-
it custom, why not?
You will also have like a staff if you wanted to get up and touch him, or you can heal yourself.
I don't have any
Oh
contact
yeah,
anything, right?
no, you're not down in health. I don't know how far your heals reach, but you might be able to heal somebody else.
He's only got Cure Wounds. That's a touch spell.
Did I really only?
Yep.
Whoops.
It's okay.
That wasn't
Spirit Guardians will
intentional.
damage him on his turn. You've got Sacred Flame.
Yeah, you can bonus action attack with Sacred Flame. Or, no, full action attack with Sacred Flame. Bonus action do your spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take. I'm going to use color name. I go blend in, then I'm going to attack normally with my spiritual weapon.
Level 3 Color Spray. Alright.
Holy
So
shit.
he's about to be blinded.
So-
Ugh.
60-10 60-10.
6.
Yeah, Earl 60-10.
And if it's more than his current hit points, he's blind.
I need to roll, right?
10d10. Because you
Wait.
cast it at 3rd level.
Oh, 3rd level.
I thought it is a 3rd level spell already.
Color
No,
Spray
it's
1st
attack.
level.
First level, yeah. Something level.
1st level, yeah.
Okay, so 10. 10d10.
Hoping that you roll poorly. Sorry.
You have to roll pretty bad.
We're just beating the shit out of this guy. It's not a fair fight.
Nice.
Oh
That's
my
pretty bad.
Yeah.
So not only is he getting beat on by hail, he's lying on the cold ice floor, stuck in webs, and he can't see.
This poor guy.
He's just having a bad day,
Would
guys.
you like to attack with spiritual weapon with advantage because he can't see?
And he's on the ground.
He's restrained.
And he's
That's it.
restrained.
Yes.
Bonus action, and you may as well do it. I'm not as annoyed as I'm pretending to sound. Alright, do your damage.
Yes. Oh, yep.
Oh no, I only saw the second one. No, the 12 doesn't hit.
I can't do anything.
Alright, that's your turn. Ursula.
You terrible person.
Okay, so if I did shatter right there, it wouldn't hit Bull.
Yeah.
So I will use shatter on him.
Oof.
Gonna make another constitution
Constitution
saving
save.
throw.
This poor guy.
Dang it.
9 damage. Woo. Rolling like hot garbage for damage.
I'm rolling even hotter garbage for me. So,
I know. He just happens. This is the worst day of his life.
yeah, well, he made a mistake trying to capture you guys.
Obviously.
Arctic. Your turn with Weebly.
Clack clack. Nope.
Nope. And nope. You miss with both of them. But you managed to, I'll say that you managed to not drop one of your crossbows into the water. Goo.
Okay. It's his turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stand up.
Strength check.
Oh
Did
my
he fail
God.
again?
I rolled a 2 with
Ah.
-1 strength.
Oh boy.
And he's sitting there like blind as a fucking bat until Bull's next turn.
Right. So I can't even see anything.
And cast spells.
He gets to have this is the worst day ever, guys.
Well, I'm going to use shield because I don't know what else to use.
What's that?
That's
Plus
it.
4 AC?
It's a reaction.
Oh. Until the start of your next turn. I thought I could just use it.
No.
What's the point then?
You
You
use
get
it as
hit.
a reaction. Yeah, you get hit.
No.
You go. Oh shit! I used the shield.
No. There's like nothing to do. I made a real mistake making you use Hailstorm first.
I'm just sitting there going, yeah, not doing nothing. Gonna just sit here, doing nothing.
I don't think you can do anything.
I mean, I can, but I would have to roll at disadvantage because I can't see what I'm aiming at.
It's better than nothing.
And I can't
you
use
know.
half the fire spells you gave me. Can I hit with magic missile even if I can't see what I'm aiming
Yes,
at?
magic missile automatically hits.
But you have to see your target.
Then it might not, because you don't
But
know
you
if
can
I
see
does.
within range.
That's what I was asking.
Nope.
I don't
Oh.
know.
I'm gonna roll. What's the range on this?
On
You
what?
have to see it.
Alright. But I know where he's standing. I can just
No.
roll with disadvantage, right?
Actually, you don't, because you don't know if I moved after you.
Well, that's why I would roll with disadvantage. You're ruining my fun, Alright, well, I'll cast Mirror Image then. So now you have disadvantage on attacks for me.
So there's 2 wizards pinned to the ground. There's many wizards pinned to the ground by web. How long does mirror image last?
A minute.
Yeah.
Is it concentration?
Nope.
Okay. So this. Okay.
Alright.
Checks.
Roll d20. I don't know what this means. Whatever. We'll work it out. That's his turn. He's sad. I'm sad. There's actually 3 of me, it says. 3 illusionary duplicates.
So what? There's one here,
Sorry.
here, and here.
They're around.
Marissa, he's got to roll a wisdom saving throw
Why?
for
Oh,
spiritual
that's
guardians.
Right. He's having a bad day.
Yes, he is.
Oh, there we go. Half that.
So I made it, I think, a bit.
So 8 more damage.
You're looking at his damage, right, Paul? Or Mitch?
So he takes half that.
I did.
Okay.
So
Wait. Does my mirror, does that do the start or the end of the turn?
Start.
Alright. So the mirror image doesn't help.
no.
No. For saving throws, it doesn't.
Alright, somebody kill him.
Tex.
Your
It's your
turn.
turn. Roll your dex save. Hey, you got up.
Yay,
Nice.
Christian.
You can move 15 feet.
You can get on the horse, which needs to make a dex save.
Okay. Hey, it's good.
Oh my god.
2 nat 20s in a row on the horse. I hate this game. That's not.
You're fucking. I'm out. Okay.
Right, so you're riding the horse who has 60 feet of movement.
So.
And we'll give him his full movement because you rolled 2 nat 20s in a row for dexterity. Alright. You can roll it. I guess you can't because you haven't done it yet. One-handed or two-handed? We'll say one-handed because you're riding the horse. That hits. He's looking real rough.
He's having a bad day, guys. It's probably the worst day of his life.
It's up there. Alright, Bull. Smack him.
Finish him.
Yeah. Do your damage. I literally don't think could have not killed him. Alright, well, you guys did it. He's like, wait, no, the mirror image doesn't help. It would have helped with text though, but it doesn't matter. It's midnight.
Alright.
He goes through all 3 mirror images and hits him in the
I'm
head.
real sad. I didn't get to do a bunch of fun stuff.
Sleet storm for the win.
They can't see
It
it.
was his dying breath. That's fine. Alright.
Alright, I guess we're.
Show him.
Yeah, so would you guys all like to see your sheets? Like the original one? My side.
Yes.
Set it up so
I mean,
that you can.
Sure.
Just so you can know what you didn't do.
What we weren't doing. Okay.
Just because it's fun.
I never found out what my constitution was.
3 Ursula.
Yeah.
-1.
Oh, it was like a 9?
Yeah.
I made no constitution saves the entire fucking game.
That was
Alright,
lucky.
you guys can see all the characters now. The GM
Nope.
sheet.
I only got vibrating info.
It would just, you'd have to go back to it and it has a GM sheet listed.
Yeah, it's in the same.
Except I don't know, it actually did not give us our
Alright,
character,
well,
the
why?
character sheet.
Yeah, I can't see.
Vibrating info to again.
Why is it done?
Here, I'll take care of it.
Alright. I'll go ahead and get off.
Yeah,
I will see you guys.
My
I will
throat
see.
is dying.
After all, I gave you something special. Don't you think it's ironic you're the first boy I've ever kissed? 'Cause I'll be your last!